Absolutely. What you guys are doing is great.
All right,
I will
cool.
roll to
So,
cry.
with that, then I know Dante's going to be joining us here momentarily, but if someone would love to do a quick recap of our last shopping session, or further back if you'd like, and kind of gloss over some of the bits, feel free. Please do so because my audio was jacked last time, so apologies for that. Yeah, so go. Someone take it away.
I know so I haven't really been taking that many notes for the past few sessions, but I'm gonna start doing that again. But I remember the biggest one was the Wizarding World, I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Wizard World, something like that. That lady was very interested in a few items we had, namely the mind control potion.
Oh yeah.
I think. Do you have that, Barry, or is that Dante?
No,
I
that was
haven't.
when.
Oh, okay. Well,
When not telling
I'm wrong on
anybody
I'm
he
wrong
has
on
it.
both. Yeah. She was very interested in that, and then she was also very interested in the anti-aging potion that someone had.
Yes, I have that.
Um, which out of character, Kyrgyz didn't notice this for sure, but she seemed like she was younger than she probably should be, so that's probably why
Yep.
she wanted that potion.
Probably.
I thought that. That's
And then
funny.
there was also Barrel with the Great Club that was not cursed, but broke with one hit. And then I only remember some of the chat between Wen and Barrel, but there was a lot going on outside.
Yeah, it's funny because when I went back to do my recap, taking notes, I got to read all of that because I missed it apparently in session, everything that was going on behind the scenes. I'm just sitting here like, well, I wish I would have seen that.
Yeah, we were having fun
Yeah,
outside.
you guys were having fun.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of one of the things that Barrel and I like to do. Like while other RP is going on, we like to like text some RP.
Yeah, I'm down for that. You just gotta poke me, just like, hey, this is happening.
Right. Well, yeah, and then like if you see it and then you want to actually like play it out, we're absolutely cool with doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. So I think you guys were headed out of either the Wizarding World or wait, where'd you buy the nightstand from? That's the last place you guys went.
The Sad Elf, I
The
believe.
Sad Elf. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
we
had
were definitely at
just left the
Sad Elf.
Sad Elf. It's still pretty early in the morning. Actually, no, it was like noon because you guys left late after doing your food and stuff at the castle. That was I think a little bit that you missed there. The very beginning of the session, you guys learned some things from Zelina. She's got to go to Londa, and you guys got to be there in 3 weeks' time to meet what's his name? Where the hell is it? Therius.
I think we also
Therius.
found out that the teleportation was
Oh yeah,
gone.
Yeah, you also found out the teleportation circle was not in working order due to past events. May or may not have been derived from stealing everything you could in the castle.
Barrel.
Barrel. Yeah. So you guys learned some things. Learned hopefully not to tamper too much with shit in the past. I guess we'll find out later. If you guys
Probably not if
probably
I stole
not.
this.
Barrel's still gonna try and steal stuff. I guarantee you.
I have the screw button head. I'm
This is coming from Kyrgyz. Barrel doesn't steal things. He just appropriates them to his bag.
Whew, I don't know. Probably not the word I'd want to use. I think I'd rather steal things. Okay.
Fair enough.
Anywho, so yeah, that's what we're gonna pick up. It's like 12:31 p.m. ish. You guys had learned all this stuff, gone shopping, and then you guys were headed out of the Sad Elf, headed to probably either the Trusty Blade Outfitter or the Awkward Anvil. I
I
think.
just know that I think I think the ghost said something to me.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't have my audio, so I couldn't remember what the ghost said to you. And I did not take a note because I've been late.
I think it was like either thank you for your purchase or something.
Oh yeah, it just like
nice.
whispers in your ears. It's like thank you for your purchase, or something like that. I was like, I hope you enjoy your purchase. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Something along those lines. And that's where we're gonna pick up. So yeah, the ghost has just come past you and said that, and you guys are like, oh, lovely. Yeah, cool. So, also, I learned that I've been saying agate wrong for years. I've been saying agate, and it's not. It's agate. I just had to look that up. So, yeah.
Oh, really? Because I looked it up too, and they said agate.
Did they?
I think either way is fine.
Okay,
so
well,
agate or agate.
Agate, I don't care.
Either way, I was pronouncing it wrong.
It's either way. We're just saying it's a volcanic rock. Done.
Good.
All right. So, yeah, you guys are headed to the Trusty Outfitter, which is in 7. So that's like way up north of town, over here, on the north side. And you get there, and where is my thing here? As you make your way up to the blade, it's on the outside of the building. There's a nice kind of tarnished, almost bronzed sort of gladius on the front of this giant gladius, and yeah, you can kind of see that the weather has kind of worn it away a little bit. Probably used to be not bronze color, but it's not too bad. And you guys make your way inside, and there's behind the counter, not very many people, like 2 people are in here. But behind the counter is a human male, roughly 55-ish years old, about 280 pounds of pure muscle. He has dark hair and blue eyes. And as you come inside, he kind of like turns around to see the group. Ah, welcome to the Trusty Blade. What can I find for you today? What are you looking for?
Are there like weapons like just out in the open, like just for display?
Weapons out for display? Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of like look at him and then just completely ignore him and just start picking stuff up and examining it and looking at it.
Ah, he like walks over. Ah, you're interested in the glaive here then, huh? I can sell it to you
Well,
here for, huh?
No, not really. I just want to look at it.
Well, I mean, you're obviously a man of aptitude, going for one of the nicer weapons here in the shop. I just kind of imagine that you'd be interested in it.
I'm gonna look down at my torso and be like, yeah, okay. Uh, I'm gonna slowly like place the glaive back on the display.
Oh, no, feel free. Pick it up. Give it a swing.
It's not really my type. Um,
Well,
these kind of things. I'm gonna kind of like glance back at Barry and Wen.
you can see the other 2 people that are in the shop are like not the magical items that are behind things, but the like +1, +2 weapons that are in here are free reign for people to pick up and try. And so the other 2 people in here are actually like swinging, like one of them swinging around a giant spear. Another one's got a scimitar just like flailing in the air. I
Yeah,
kind of
Wen is
imagine.
sidestepping all that shit.
Yeah, I kind of imagine Beryl sees that and he's gonna like pick up the +1 battle axe and like, oh, this is pretty good, swinging it around. Yeah, someone should ask Beryl if he wants one of these weapons out of game at some point.
He absolutely would, but I think we already bought a what was it?
Bought a +1 greatsword, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a +1, so that pretty much took out his gold stash.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and he had to send stuff to his mom, so we'll make sure that happens.
Right.
Do you know how much that was supposed to be?
He wants to send at least 300 gold.
Okay. And he has that? I guess I should pull up his character sheet.
Yeah, he definitely does, because I think he had about 2,000 and the
Okay.
+1 was like
Oh, I didn't know we could
1,050 or
put-
something.
I didn't know we could put gold in our bags.
What do you mean in your bag?
What?
Yeah.
Like
Where
the
do-
entire
wait.
time, the entire time I've used D&D Beyond, I didn't know you could specify putting gold into like your bag of holding.
I'm gonna look over
yeah.
at Win. Like, where have you been keeping your gold?
In my bag. Yeah, Wen has a lot of gold.
And so the guy who's been like staring at you all at this whole time is like, right, all right, well, let me know if you're interested in anything. I'll come back later. And he like walks over and try to pander some of the other wares that the other 2 people are kind of swinging around. So yeah, you guys feel free to look around if you want anything here. Okay, Dante, what are you interested in? What is there is in the RP channel, under the Trusty Blade. Copy.
Is there anyone that stayed outside?
For RP's sake.
Yes.
I don't know. Beryl definitely would have gone in.
Yeah, I'm just asking anybody that's here. Is there anyone that would
gotcha.
have stayed outside?
I mean, I would probably browse a bit and then probably go outside if I found nothing, which I
Okay.
think might be the case.
Well, if everyone's inside, I'm probably gonna pick up the +3 great axe if it's available.
The +3 are actually behind.
Okay.
They are the few items that are encapsulated.
All right. So in that case, then are the +2 things outside?
Yes, you can pick those up. You'd already
Okay.
picked up the glaive, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pick up the glaive again, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna show it to the group, and I'll be like, "Hey, look at this. I could probably use this." And I'm gonna ignore the owner if he's saying anything to me.
He hasn't
I'm just
seen
gonna
it yet.
pick it.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't seen it yet.
What do you guys think of this? That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Don't think it fits you very well.
No, not for me. Like, I'm not much into fighting, but you guys. I mean, this is pretty well made. Like, look at it. I'm gonna swing it around in the shop.
Gwen is taking 3 steps back.
I am I'm gonna move 10 feet back.
So remind me your strength score and what is your proficiency with any weapon?
My strength is -1, and I have proficiency with spears. I don't know if that counts with glaives.
Not
Wait, how do you
quite.
do you only have proficiency with spears?
No, I have with a bunch of stuff, but it says specifically spears.
Interesting.
I don't know if a glaive counts as a spear.
Oh, it just no, I don't think it would. I think it would count as a glaive.
It's not technically a spear, but it's very similar. It's like a
Right? Yeah,
pole-arm.
like it's definitely like as an actual weapon, it's not a spear, but yeah.
I think given your proficiency in spear, you would at least know how to kind of handle this weapon to not hit things.
That's unfortunate. Okay, but
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
But yeah, so I start swinging it around. I'm like, this seems really nice. 'Cause, as I'm swinging it, like it flows through the air very nicely. Like it is a very well made weapon. Obviously.
Obviously, very well made.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like to go close to people, and besides, I think the weapon I have can also do that.
Huh. Okay. Well. All right. If nobody wants, like, it's not for me. I like smaller stuff. I'm just kind of gonna kind of like just toss it to the side when I'm done with it.
You're not putting it back, you're just like tossing it to the side.
Yeah. I'm done with it. Like I'm good.
Well, no. I walk away from this.
As the weapon clatters to the floor, you hear a shout from behind you. Hey, put it back where you found it.
What?
If you break it, you're gonna buy it.
I didn't break. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna kind of like be exasperated and like look at the floor and point at the floor. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine on the floor, but it should be, and he points to where you had picked it up from, should be there. So if you could go ahead and pick it back up and put it back where it was, that'd be great.
I'm going to pick it up, but I'm gonna kind of grumble under my breath and like I don't get paid for this. This is employees' jobs.
I love that you're like mouthing that to yourself. You guys would see there is no other employee in here other than that guy. It's just that guy.
But yes, I do pick it up and put it back
on
on where it was.
Yeah. By the way, he would have told you his name is Craig Archer. Just
38.
barely. Oh, hate that.
What was that face?
Oh. Does anyone want anything out of the shop, or we can move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll grab a scholar's pack and some alchemy supplies.
Okay. Cool. How many alchemy supplies and or scholars packs?
One scholar's pack.
Okay. Yeah. There's.
And then as far as alchemy supplies goes, I think it's just the kit to make the alchemy. It's not the actual ingredients. I think.
It's the tools include items to pursue craft or trade, proficiency with the set of birds. Okay, it doesn't specify. Lovely.
Yeah, like I said, I think it only is like the tools to do it, not the actual supplies.
It includes the items needed to pursue a craft or trade. So, if you were working on getting proficiency with alchemist supplies, it would include all the tools necessary to do such.
Yeah, I'm trying to get proficiency with it.
Yep. Well, that's the right thing to do. Oh my god, what is that? Dante? Flying turtle. Okay. Alrighty, moving right along. Yeah, so you can get that, no problem. He goes, oh, okay, yeah, I have those. Let me go grab them, and so one of each, so it's 90 gold. Unless you want to negotiate.
No, it's not worth negotiating if it's not magical.
Alright, that's fair. That's very fair. Alright, anyone, anything else?
Nope.
Sweet. Alright, so as you guys are headed out, where would you guys like to go? I think I got the map up here. So you guys are way up north, up by 7 here. Where do you want to go from here?
Well, I got my A gate, so I'm good to go.
A gate.
I mean, to be fair, that is kind of how it's spelled. Anyone?
Wen doesn't have anywhere he needs to be except for the post office.
I was going to say, if no one speaks up, Beryl's like, I need to go send money to Mom.
Yes, Beryl absolutely has to do that.
Alright, so post office then?
Post office. All right. Cool. We're going to say that is down center, back kind of where you were, just a little bit south on the main road here. We'll say it's like right there. Doesn't really matter. We'll make a note of it later. Right here. So as you get closer and closer to the building here, you guys haven't experienced this before, but Barry and Dante have with their Tabaxi friend a while ago. Everyone would be very aware that the mail system runs only in the main center continent. It was set up hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It's been running for centuries. It is the devices themselves are very well protected with very protective magics, as Barry and Dante found out in like session 4 or something. Yeah, so basically they're tamper-proof mail systems that allow you that both are able to track individuals to know where they are at, to send messages to. So all you have to do is anyone who's registered with the system, which everyone in the main continent would have done, it knows where you are at, and it can track where you are at any given time. And it's very useful for sending mail, obviously. With that being said, as you guys get closer and closer, the large-ish, I'd say not large, medium-sized contraption. It looks like a shopping cart, kind of enclosed a little bit with a little bit of maybe smoke coming up from the back on wheels. It's kind of what it looks like a bit. Kind of dark and copper color. Comes rushing up towards the lot of you. And stops right in front of Wen and shoots out a single little envelope straight into your hands, Wen.
Wen's gonna fumble it. It's gonna fall to the ground. He's gonna have to reach up and grab it because he is not expecting that.
Yeah, no, the mail system works great, but it is automatic.
As it shoots that out, I'm gonna pull up my sickle and be like, what the hell? Because I assure you, I have not dealt with the mail system before.
Okay. I would imagine Barrel's probably in the same boat-ish. Actually, I take that back. He would have, because he knows he would have had to send mail.
This wouldn't be the first time he did it, but Kyrgyz personally has never dealt with the mail system, and I'm just be like,
okay,
what?
so for reference then, are we saying you are not registered with the mail system?
I am not registered with the mail system.
I actively refuse to register with the mail system. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say everyone else is very aware of that, has registered for various reasons, except for maybe Dante. If Dante, you can choose if you want to have or not. Dante, you are muted. Uh-oh. Maybe we lost Dante.
Dante, you are still muted.
Dante, you are still muted. All right, we'll come back to Dante. We'll figure it out later. So yeah, hits Win like straight in the chest, fumble, straight to the ground. You pick it up, and by the time you pick it up, the machine's already like gone. But you guys are pretty close to the mail system. So Win, do you open it in front of everyone, or are you like?
We're not all the way there yet, so Wen's gonna like use a dagger, cut it open, and read it as they're walking.
Okay. On the front, everyone would see Win's full name. That's part of the registration. So Wendelin, whatever your last name is. I don't remember what your last name is.
I don't have a last name.
Okay, so it just says Wendelin on the front of the card. That's all it says. In
very
I
need to get a last name.
Very nice penmanship.
Is that actually all it says? When
on the outer
on the front of it
before he cuts it. Yeah.
So Wendelin. Okay.
So yeah, you cut it open, Win, to read what's in it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just a random letter out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I will post this to you. We kind of talked a little bit about this, but let me know if you can't read that. So yeah, when like picks it up, cuts it open, and just like in his hands, he's kind of just reading this for a moment. What's everyone else doing while he's reading?
I'm kind of the Kyrgyz is like kind of exasperated. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, I'm looking off into the distance as to where that thing just took off to.
Barrel's like looking at that and then looking at you. Kyrgyz, that's the mail system, right?
I mean, okay.
That's how I send money to mom.
That's not natural. I don't like that.
It's magic. Big smile on his face.
I mean, if that's what you got to do, Barrel, I guess. I don't like that thing. Whatever that was.
It's magic. Just like, and he pulls out the rock, just like this. Hi, I'm Barrel.
That's from Dante's like magical tinkering, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, like I couldn't remember where it was from.
Yeah. I'm your friend. What would you like to do?
And I'm your friend. What would you like to do today?
You send money through the. Okay, I mean, all right. I'm just kind of gonna shrug it off. Like, I guess.
So at this point, I think when you've had a chance to read your notes, what is Win doing after reading this note?
Wen stopped walking a minute ago. like the party kept walking, Wen just stopped and was looking down at the letter.
I'm gonna be talking to Barrel as we're walking away from Wen.
I'm trying to find like the perfect meme to send for it.
Dante and Barry, the two of you probably would notice when stopped. Barry, would you have stopped at all, or Dante?
I would have stopped and say, "Hey, what's going on?"
When's gonna show them the letter because it really doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. It says, and I quote, "My dearest Winnie, everything here in Routhus is well. My wolfsbane has finally bloomed this year, but the poison ivy has started to creep in, so I might need your help with that since I'm so allergic. The city has new leadership. They seem to be a good bunch. I'm thinking about bringing them some mint. Helps with the senses, you know? Anyway, you should definitely come back home for a while. Lots of new people to make friends with. P.S. All the aloe we planted is spread. It's so abundant. Madame Levine." Yeah.
Oh my
When
god.
is When is very obviously bothered by what's in the letter, but he's gonna try to play it off.
Alright. Roll me a deception check then.
I have an amazing deception skill.
I mean, we'll see.
29.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who would like can go ahead and roll an insight check.
It's not Maroon 5. We know that.
I'll give it a shot. Just to see.
Barry does have pretty high insight.
Madame Levine. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Madame
I think I
Levine.
spelled it wrong, actually, based on what's in your
Alright,
backstory
well,
there.
I've got
just a dirty 20.
Just a dirty 20. Oh. I was like, nat 20.
No, you spelled it right.
Okay, good. I was doing it from memory, so. Wah, wah. Barry, something seems, maybe off. Hard to tell. Wynn's pretty close-lipped in general. But, yeah, it's hard to tell. The fact that he stopped mid-walk is a little telling, but that's about all you get out of it.
I guess I have to go home to Ralphus eventually. City where we're going to with Zelina again?
Londa.
But
okay.
Kurgus is gonna look over at Wen like, why do we need to go to Rathus? Seems like everything's fine.
We need to go to Ralphus.
Are
I'll
you?
I'll talk with Zelina about it. We need to go to Ralphus.
Like, are you like pressuring that?
Yes. Like
Okay.
Wen's not a firm person, but he's like, we're going to Ralphus.
Just so you guys are aware where Ralphus is, on the left side, past the Silver Lake, which I need to update this map. This is the big lake in the center of the continent. It's called Silver Lake. Ralphus is due northwest of that.
Can we do an opposed check with advantage for Wen? Because like I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not sure why we need to do it.
You guys don't have to roll a check. This is all RP, so you guys try to convince each other.
Right, but it's kind of fun to RP the rolls too. So
that's up to you.
Like, what do you think, Wen?
I mean, I'm up for it.
Because Kurgus doesn't understand, but like that's why I said like you should get advantage, because I don't understand why we need to go to Ralphus.
Yeah, Beryl. Yeah, if you're saying that when you're trying to convince Beryl's like, I don't really care as long as I get to send money to Mom. I mean, oh wait, no, we have to go to Londa for Zelina, right? 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
what if we go to the Ralphus after?
I'll send a letter. We need to go to Ralphus as quickly as possible. Not how urgent? I don't know.
This is your letter, so don't ask me.
Well, let me ask you this one. Like, should it be a roll?
With Wen's deception roll, probably not. but Wen's very firm on we need to go to Rauthus.
How about let's do this. I have something I want to bring up because Barry actually knows some information about Rauthus. So I'm going to ask Barry, after hearing and reading this letter, and this is a recent letter, you know differently. So I'm going to ask, what does Barry say in all of this? I'm out of coffee.
Let me see.
Wen's gonna look up Barry like, we need to go to Rauthus.
You see, the problem is, I'm remembering hearing information that apparently someone found the guild apparently running Rauthus, and that they decided to clean up the
Yeah, that's news to you, when you definitely have not heard that before. Barry's basically just said that the guild that you two are in has been cleaned up. Using a euphemism there.
Yeah, we're going to Rauthus. I don't have my notes anymore. What were we going to London for again? I know we were going
for
Zelina.
negotiations.
yeah.
For negotiations for
we're going
ceasefire for the war.
Yeah, we're going to Londa to make sure that Karth does not get taken over by Londa by force.
Sinhill, yeah.
Or yeah, Sinhill.
Wen's in a tough spot because he's almost to the point of like, I'm going to Rauthus by myself if I have to.
I'm gonna say that Kyrgyz, based on how things went down at the Spice House, I'm with you, Wen. Whatever you need.
I can't explain, but we need to go to Rauthus quickly.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would prefer to deal with the Karth thing, but you were there for me, so I'm there for you.
What did Wen do for Kyrgyz at the Spice House?
I'm trying to remember too.
Because I'm pretty sure Wen just got railed the entire night while Kyrgyz was sitting outside in a tree.
That's basically what happened. But you were absolutely on board with everything that Kyrgyz did. So so like Kyrgyz is in your pocket. Like you
can get a friend.
Kyrgyz is happy with what you did, and I
laughed so hard I accidentally muted myself.
I'm getting dogs.
Oh jeez. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, all that's going on. So yeah, you guys are going to, because Barrel's gonna be kind of with you, Kyrgyz. So if you're deciding to go, so I'm gonna ask Dante and Barry. Yeah, what are the two of you with Wen and going to Rauthus? Dante.
Like, this wasn't the plan.
In his Batman voice. It just makes me chuckle. Every time I think of Dante's voice, I just laugh. But to be clear, he protected you with Zelina's boobies.
I mean,
no, Zelina's were too small.
Yeah, no, I mean he made his boobies bigger, so
Okay.
that protected me.
That's
so,
true.
I mean,
That's true. All right, that's fair. So Barry, what you think? I don't know if Dante's gonna have his mic tonight or not.
I think this might be a bad idea, but if you want to go,
I'm trying to see if the Find Familiar spell will let me use Sebastian to go deliver a message to Zelina. Because I know there's a couple like range limits.
Can you send your familiar further than a mile away? I think.
It doesn't specify an actual like limit. It only specifies a limit for telepathy and stuff.
You definitely can't telepathize. Hang on.
Right.
Like
so you'd
everything...
have to give the command before it got out of range.
You'd have to give all the commands before it got out of range.
Would Sebastian be smart enough to find Zelina on his own? He has a 11 intelligence.
What? Hang on, Zelina, or are you going to route this with him? I thought you were relaying a message to route.
I'm using Sebastian to go send a message to Zelina, like, hey, we've had a change of plans.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. It's this is range feet. Where is it? I think it is up to a mile, but I might be. Where is?
I was gonna say, like, even after a mile, like with 11 intelligence, like,
yeah, it would still understand. That's actually higher than most.
Yeah, that I mean that like
for this
10,
party, yeah.
10 is baseline commoner. 7 is Curtis.
So I just realized.
Yeah, 7 is Curtis.
I just realized something, including when Sebastian is the second smartest member of the party.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because he beats Wen by 1 point.
That's hilarious.
All right.
So yeah,
we're at the post office.
he can definitely relay a message. If you're like writing something.
Yeah, I'm going to. We're at the post office right now.
Yeah.
So Wen's going to. Is there like scrap parchment or anything that Wen could write on? I'm
just saying you could actually just write something to Zelina. Just throwing that out there. I'm like, you're at the mail system. You can use your familiar. I'm just saying there are other options too.
I don't trust the mail system. I trust my familiar.
Okay,
I'm going
that's
with
fair.
that.
That's very fair.
Wen's gonna scroll out a note really quickly to Zelina saying, like, hey, something's come up. We need to leave for Routhis immediately. Are you able to handle Londa on your own? Like, without the party?
I like how you're asking a question and sending a note.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there's 2 sides to the paper. She can write back.
Okay. All right. Type out what you're sending to her so I can respond to it at a later time. And yeah. Okay. You can do that. All right. So you guys are headed to Routhis. Dante, are you on board with that? Because I saw you like Can
I cast guidance on his note?
Yeah.
Or on him for his note, I should say.
Uh-oh. Dante, you're not going to Routhis?
Well, I mean, so that goes for Wen's ability check for whatever that is. It's a D4.
Okay.
I mean, if we're just doing straight up persuasion rolls, do you really want to try to get into a persuasion battle against a bard?
No. Okay. Maybe I wasn't clear. I want to help.
Yes, he wants to. So yeah, he's trying to. So let's do this. Cast guidance on Sebastian then.
Okay. So Sebastian will get an extra D4. Well, it's up to a minute. It's up to a minute. So.
Oh. All right. Well, it's probably not good. That ain't gonna fly then.
No. Okay. Well, never mind then.
We gotta
Oh
get
well,
Dante on the mic.
hang on. I cast it anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's
Because
fair.
Kurgus is fucking stupid. Like
Yeah.
he's got 7 intelligence.
I'm just gonna say, as a spellcaster, you'd at least know how long your spells last. Just saying.
That's fair. I still cast it anyway.
That's fair. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna just see. I know it's not supposed to last that long, but I'm gonna see. Can we got to get Dante on a mic, man. Mike, he's got a lot of talking to do tonight. So yeah, Dante is basically saying, nah, I ain't going. You guys are gonna have to convince me otherwise to go. So who wants to try and convince Dante? You know, he's an easy person to convince of things. Anyone?
I'm on Darkwing. Like,
it's hard to negotiate when you can't talk to the person.
I know.
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
And I'm gonna say that straight out as Kurgus. Like,
oh, okay. Barrel will second that. Yeah, it sounds like Win need. Hang on, he's gonna in Barrel. It sounds like Winnie needs our help. You know, Barrel's not gonna let that go.
No, he's not.
Oh, Jesus.
Keep in mind, Madame Levine's like 70.
And has known you for a while.
Very. I'm actually... Hold on, I'm pretty sure with the way I wrote his background, she's known him his entire life.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Basically his entire life.
Yes. Who's on first? No, Win is. Win's on first? No. Yeah. Win's on first. Exactly. Or I'm sorry, naturally. Barry, perfect timing.
Third base.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, exactly. Barry, perfect timing. Dante has declined to go to Ralthus and needs to be convinced otherwise. So everyone has decided except for Dante to go to Ralthus. And yeah. And I'm hoping he's trying to get his mic working.
Let's see.
So what does Barry say? What's Barry say to Dante?
Because Barry has some idea of what's going on around.
Barry actually knows exactly what's going on, and he's only partially conveyed what's going on.
Looks like Wen's gonna have to have a talk with Barry.
Wait, which Barry? Covert Barry or Barry?
Yeah, Wen's in the same guild that Barry is.
Mm-hmm.
With the A, not the...
Yeah, with the A. Yeah, with the A.
Of course.
Trying to think of a way to convince Dante without actually talking to Dante. But I also don't know if Dante can hear us because he hasn't typed in a minute.
He's here. I think he's working on getting his mic. Yeah,
okay, he can hear.
Yeah.
Dante, come on. We've been with Wen. Like I'm gonna point out all of Wen's escapades. Not escalades. Oh, holy shit. All of Wen's escapades in the Spice House as to reasons why he should follow us.
Like, we went to the Spice House together, you know, we fought a war together.
When made love to a lot of men. I am pointing that out.
Wen is visibly uncomfortable now.
Yeah. Does that actually trigger you a little bit, Win?
Wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, when you say that, when what exactly do you do when you're like, ugh?
Well, if Wen is anything like me, there's no outward signs at all. He just gets the 1,000-yard stare.
Oh, okay. So he just stops. Okay, so yeah, cool. So you say that, and Win just absolutely like stares off, 1,000 miles away, stops joining in the conversation, just like in his own head.
I really wish I had wisdom.
Well, I'm gonna keep going. Like, when did all these things? And I'm gonna detail as much as I saw, which wasn't that much because I kind of went off and did my own thing. But I'm gonna detail as like all the things that I saw.
Let me ask something. Do you detail any smells?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Win, go ahead and roll me a secondary save.
Let's see. The same thing.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm still gonna let you do your character control, but you definitely start losing it. You're no longer doing the 1,000-yard stare. It's much more visible now.
Yeah, Wen is like almost hyperventilating. Like he's hyperventilating, he's sweating a little bit, his hands are fidgeting. He hasn't moved yet, though.
Does a 15 passive perception like pick up on this?
Yes.
I would hope so.
This is
Okay.
this is
Alright,
literally anyone with a 10 or higher is gonna pick up on this. He is visibly shaken.
Then I'm
Does
gonna
he need
back.
a little prick to the.
Hey, it's
the side
Dante!
of the face there?
Sorry, Dante, I cut you off. Say it again.
Does he need a little peck on the side of the lips there? Maybe on the side of the neck?
Oh, Jesus.
Wen might actually try to stab you. Like,
Good
stab you.
Good thing you're short.
Go ahead, try it.
Wait. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Got super awkward all of a sudden.
I'm gonna, what do you call it? Flash my fangs at him. I'm gonna slowly try and chomp on his arm.
On my arm or Kyrgyz's arm?
Your arm.
No, your arm.
He's trying to kiss you, Win.
Yeah, Wen visibly
Not kiss
freaks
you.
out and basically, like, backhands him. Like, he's actively, like, running now. He's gone.
Oh, you're
No, I'm gonna
running?
slowly trying to like bite you. Not
No,
kiss
like,
No, he's already gone.
As soon as you, like, make any type of movement towards him, Wen is, like, he backhands you and he's gone.
All right, so Win, you take off. Where do you head?
you. Okay.
I don't know.
All right,
Wen doesn't know
as
either.
Win, you're obviously running. Which direction do you run?
Honestly, Wen would probably just start running through, like, the roads. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
That's
there
the
we
wrong
go.
one.
Yeah, you're good.
There we go. Trying to grab this one.
There we
Yeah, Wen's, like, running.
go. Okay.
He'll probably stop, like, a couple houses down, like, try to hide in a back alley, like,
So,
brace himself against the wall.
As Win's running away, does anyone chase him?
No, but
Fine.
I'm gonna actively try to stop Dante from chasing him if he is.
What about you, Barry?
I will chase him down. Hopefully.
Okay. All right. We'll do another one here.
I'm
Barry.
faster than Wen. I can catch up to him.
Oh no.
Yeah, Kyrgyz is gonna try and stop you, Dante. So you two go ahead and roll contention checks for whatever you're trying to do here. Barry, and Win, roll me dexterity contention checks. Athletics or acrobatics?
I cast command on him.
On Dante?
Yes.
Wisdom
So-
save.
Acrobatics.
So he needs to make a 17 wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Nice.
I got a 14.
And I say stop.
Okay.
How close is this man to me?
Only a 25, you know.
Yeah, Barry, you definitely catch him. We'll get to that in a second. So, I don't know. I guess you guys are within like 10 feet of each other, I would say. 10 feet?
Okay.
Command is 60 feet. So
But how close? He's asking how close because he has a
right,
feet.
right.
10 feet? Would you say?
I mean, I would assume we weren't that far apart. So yeah, 10
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
19. Let's go. I mean 16.
16. That's a 15.
No,
He's
no,
using
no,
his
no,
flash
no.
of
21.
brilliance.
Yeah,
So-
he's- Yeah. Okay.
16 does not pass though. It's a 17.
+5. He's using his flash of genius.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
that passes.
So
yeah.
it's a 20.
So
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you Dante, if you're chasing too, you feel the tug to stop, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. Roll me an athletics check as well. We'll see.
Can we say that he heard a shout from behind him? Stop!
Yeah.
And
Oh
yeah, so he felt the tug, but it didn't quite get it.
Yeah. And in fact, everyone would have heard that, right? And you're like, stop! Okay. Cool. So, then here we go. Beryl, as everyone else, Beryl, like, turns over and looks at you, Kyrgyz. He's sensitive, isn't he? Probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway. I gotta send mail to Mom, and he's gonna start walking to the...
Jesus.
And he's gonna go send mail to his mom. All right, so when you take off down the street, it's a fairly crowded street, and like 1 p.m. the main road. There's carriages kind of going back and forth, and you like start running. Barry is much faster than you, and you make it maybe 300 feet before Barry finally catches up with you. Barry, tell me what you're doing to stop him from running.
Let me just think shit. I don't think I have a nap. It could be funny if I had one. You know, let's see. What can I? You know what? I just remembered. So I'm gonna take out the rope of climbing and then try to command it to hook onto his foot.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh,
I
is
know it
though?
is.
Is it though?
It is. No. No.
Okay, so you get up close to him, pull out your
No, I'm not getting close.
you're close enough to do it. So yeah, you
Yeah.
get close enough to do that, and command your rope of climbing to wrap around his leg.
Yes.
Okay. Wynn and Barry, both of you make me athletics checks, contention checks.
Oh no, I'm not good at this.
Neither is Barry, so don't worry. Oh, actually, Barry's got his
let's-
gauntlets back on.
earn a
Oh.
luck point for this.
A nat 20.
4
Oh
and a
my
2.
God. Holy crap. All right. So, Barry, you tell me how you stop Wynn. You just give as much description as you'd like. Wynn, you're gonna fall on your face, by the way.
So while holding one end of the rope and trying to be like 10 feet next to him, I'm gonna be like, go for the boot. You know, tie around his boot.
Go for the boot.
And once it like hooks around it, I'm gonna try to pull him to stop
Yeah,
tripping him.
Barry, you've forgotten how strong you are with these gauntlets, and you just like yank, and When you take 2 points of force damage as he like rips your leg out of socket and you fall boom, straight onto the ground, like face first, catching with your hands. It's painful, and it kind of knocks you into your senses again, just a little bit. But yeah, you like come out of your catatonic sort of state there that you were running in, to find your leg wrapped up and Barry yanking on your leg. Meanwhile,
You
Dante,
okay, Wayne?
yeah. Meanwhile, Dante, you're getting close. You're almost there.
Wen's not okay right now.
Are you
The
gonna
rope's
stop
still
running now?
wrapped. I'm trying to decide if what like I know Wen would still be shaken. I'm trying to figure out how shaken he would still be though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Wen's gonna try to stand up. You said the leg got pulled out, right?
Yeah. It's
He's
not
gonna
like-
stand.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna stand up. He's gonna like brace himself against the wall, feel his leg, and he's gonna use 2 points of his lay on hands for it.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't know how to fix it.
Yeah, it's fair.
But he's like magic does.
Well, yeah. To be honest, it's not like out of socket. It's like a temporary, like he yanked it out of socket and popped back in.
Yeah.
It's more for flair.
Wen's gonna take like a really, really deep, shaky breath. Be like, "I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay."
I'm gonna say to the rope to untie himself to the boot or to his leg, you know. So I'm guessing I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna command the rope to let go and come back.
As the rope comes back, Dante passes you, Barry. Headed right towards Wynn. Dante, you'd have seen all that. Do you continue on? Or did we lose Dante again?
Well, he unmuted.
I know he's dealing with some family stuff in the back end, so we may have lost Dante again. Yeah, there he goes. There he is. All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, it wasn't fucking working.
Yeah, it's fine. So you'd have seen all of that a bit with Wynn and Barry. Do you continue on?
Oh, I said I was going to cast the grease on the floor that Wen's on, so if he tries to make an escape, he's just in the grease.
Oh, okay. You know, he has stopped running because Barry got his leg and like yanked it out, and he's stopped and resting on a building.
On a building?
Yeah, like on the side of the house.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to creep up to them, I guess.
Soon as Wen sees Dante, he's like a hand on his rapier, ready to go.
If I see Dante, I try to hold him back. That's only if I see him, of course.
Oh yeah, he stands out in the crowd of humans. He's pretty easy to spot.
I don't know, and sometimes he can be real sneaky.
Yeah. So Dante, what are you doing? Are you continuing towards Wynn? He's grabbing his rapier as you're moving towards him.
He doesn't scare me.
I try to hold him back if he continues in front of me.
Okay.
I'll be like, Wen, I'll help you out. You just calm your tits.
Think you don't want to get closer, Dante.
Wynn? Dante's offering to help you.
No, Wen is like hand on his rapier. He's not letting Dante anywhere near him right now.
Do you say that to Dante?
No, Wen's gonna be like, just stay back. Just stay back.
I'm gonna be within 5 feet of him.
Wen has his rapier out.
Okay. Wen draws his rapier when you get within 5 feet. Do you stop, Dante?
I only said that I was gonna be at 5 feet.
Okay. So yeah. Alright. So he stops within 5 feet of you.
Let's go back to the post office. I need to send some letters. Just yeah. Wen's just gonna start walking towards the post office. He's gonna put his rapier away.
Okay. Alright.
I feel like I might have to be in between these people. Or at least
Yeah,
try
for
to
like
be.
at the very least for the rest of the day, Wen is staying as far away from Dante as he can.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. All right, so you guys head back towards the mail system building. As you guys make your way back, Barry is been pretty clear to try and stay between Win and Dante. And as you guys make your way back, Kyrgyz and Beryl over by the mailing system. Kyrgyz, you've never used this before, but Beryl has definitely used this before. He waits in line like everyone else. And as he gets up to the building, a little drop-off area, you see him pull out his coin purse and, like, not thinking about it, just, like, counting gold pieces out loud to himself, like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Beryl,
5.
stop. Beryl. Hey,
What?
don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that right here.
Oh. Well, I have to send 300 gold to Mom.
Okay, well, here I'm gonna pass him a pouch. It's got 200 gold in it.
Okay.
This is 300. That's for her.
Are you sure? You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
We counted this the other night.
Oh, right. Okay. And he's gonna take the bag from you. And he's gonna turn around and it's like a little sort of slot in this building where just above it says drop off. And he writes his mom's name on the bag and like flattens it as much as he can and shoves it into this slot. And it takes a minute because it's a bag. It doesn't really fit in the slot, and he's like forcing it in, and it finally just like and goes in. All right, I'm good. He starts walking away. Oh, hey, there's Barry.
What up, guys?
Oh, hey, Barry. Well, I see you found Winnie.
Wen's gonna give him like a weak little smile, but
You know, Winnie, I gotta ask, how did you get that name? I love that name.
well, she's known me a very, very long time, so it just what she started calling me when I was little.
Well, you're littler than me, and I've known you for a while. I'm gonna call you Winnie.
You have fun with that.
All right. So that's all the more barrel I'm playing unless I have to. Where do you guys want to go after this, and when are you doing anything with the mail system at this point?
How quickly does the mail system deliver?
It's actually pretty quick. It's all magical in nature. The machination, it looks like a machine, but it moves much faster than a ground vehicle would normally move.
Okay, Wen's going to One's gonna scrawl out a letter to Madame Levine saying, I'm on my way. That's
Okay.
it. That's all he's putting. I'm on my way.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And he's
do you-
including 100 gold.
So, do you sign your name at all, or do you do any sort of code, anything? We can work out the code later, but just so I know.
The guild doesn't use Wen's name, it uses the other name, right?
Yes.
So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he's just gonna sign Wen. He's not gonna sign like Gwendolyn or Wenny.
Okay.
No, he's signing it Wen.
Okay. That's fair. Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you send that basically saying I'm on my way. When. And anyone else? Mail system.
He's sending 100 gold with it.
And 100 gold. Nice.
That's all I needed.
Cool. All right.
I'm gonna try and mail some stuff to myself.
Oh no.
That's fine. Go for it. What are you mailing to yourself?
1 gold piece.
1 gold piece. Okay. How do you do it? Do you like put it in an envelope, or like how are you just shove it into the slot like a single gold piece? You write your name on the gold as small as you can and shove it in.
And in an envelope. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper and like fold it as neatly as I can into a little square. Put my name.
Okay. Before I tell you what happens, I do need you to clarify if you've registered with the mail system or not. You actually have a choice because of your backstory.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay then. So, you throw your enveloped gold coin in there, signed from yourself, and you like shove it down there, and about 3 seconds later, like you turn around and you're hit in the back of the head with the envelope that you just shoved in there.
That's awesome. It's very convenient.
It's very convenient.
I'm gonna do 2 gold coins.
Oh, jeez.
I'm playing now.
Why?
All right. All right. So, with all of that going on, anything else in the city? And if not, where do you guys head after this?
Wen still needs to go to the stables and get some horses and a carriage.
Okay.
I wanted to sell off these armors.
I'm with Wen, as far as everything goes.
Okay. Cool. So, Dante, what shop do you want to sell them at? And we'll do the. If you're negotiating, we can do that. But if you just want to sell them, that's fine too.
How much was the arm blade, or how much is supposed to be the arm blade? I wanted to get rid of that too.
Does it say on your sheet? I've been trying to keep
Oh.
tabs with.
I think it's a common magic item.
Yeah.
But it's also Warforged specific, so I don't know how much you would actually get for it.
Here we go. Give me a second.
Gabe said I could use it.
Yeah.
I got that like at the
Yeah,
very
it's
beginning.
usable. It's installable. Where is arm blade? All right, so all right, so yeah, you can sell the arm blade for 13 gold. I'm sorry, 12
Okay.
gold. 12 gold.
13. Take it or leave it.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Negotiating 13, that's fine. So 13 gold.
Oh, Wen's gonna give Beryl a warhammer. No, I just randomly have one, and I think I got it from Argyle's house.
I'm pretty
good.
certain you got it from Beryl, who got it from Argyle's house. And
That's good
actually, that probably shouldn't exist unless you took it from Argyle's, because Beryl actually gave him that warhammer. So you can remove it from your inventory.
I think I grabbed. I'll just delete it. It's fine.
That's fine.
It's a warhammer. It's not.
It's fine. You guys are gonna have plenty of gold. You're not missing out. All
Well,
right.
the fact that I
don't know
was
what
just
the armor
giving it
shop
to.
Dante, what was the armor you wanted to sell?
It was splint and scale mail.
Oh, that's right. The splint, I think, was the more expensive one, was 50 gold, and the scale mail was 12.
I need to get a bag of holding or a handy
The
haversack or
splint
something.
is 50.
Yeah, selling for 50.
Fuck it. I don't need them.
Okay.
50 and what?
12. Or 13 if you want to negotiate.
How about 69? Call it even.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we'll do 13. So 50 and 13.
Very good.
All right. And then you guys want to go to the stables, right?
Yeah.
Just for reference, I'm going to bring the world map up here again. So because you guys would at least be aware of travel, you'd have your map, you'd know how to get to Routhus. So for clarity, there are two ways to get to Routhus. One of them is on the main roads. The other one is definitely not on the main roads. So the main road is from Karth going northeast, coming up and around, all the way through, cutting over through the mountains, and then not that way, this way, down, down. It's a long trip. That's the main road path. If you're going by land, are you able to see the map?
Yeah.
Okay. The non-main road path is going east and then cutting up south of the mountains through here, through the plains to Routhus. And
I think that second
would be-
option
you
would be our
keenly
best.
aware that as you made your way past this point, carriages would no longer evade you.
Didn't hear that last part.
Carriages would no longer help you after that point. You'd
Okay,
have
will
to
we
car-
still be able to get the carriage through though?
No, that's what I'm saying. You will not be able to
Okay.
use a carriage after that point. It'll be forest, and then after that, it'll be rough mountainous plains.
Uh, would horses for the group be able to get through? Like if we were
Possibly.
on horseback.
Possibly. You're not entirely 100% sure, based on the map. And since you've never actually traveled it by land, you don't precisely know. So there's a possibility that they might, but there's also a possibility that they might not work that way. You may have to go further north into the mountains in order to pass, or further south, maybe going into the water at some point to pass. I'm just being upfront because you've never traveled this, so you don't actually know.
Yeah.
And I am gonna throw this out just because you may or may not have players wise, you may not be thinking of it. There are other modes of transportation. You know that there's at least one airship in Karth.
Yeah, but I thought Zelina was going to use that for her negotiations.
Just saying. She actually didn't specify how she was negotiating, just that she needed to get to Londa in 3 weeks' time.
I don't want to take the airship just in case that's what she's planning.
I'm just throwing out options.
Is there like a public airship system at all, or no?
There is a actually, Win, you are the only person who would know this, so everyone else plug your ears. Win, there's actually a third path that you are aware of, and that is traveling due north through Artok and through the caverns underneath Silver Lake that head out into Nola down to Routhus. It will be a arduous journey, but on foot it is the closest, fastest route on foot.
On foot. What's the fastest route in general?
They're all going to be slow, to be perfectly blunt. Time-wise, they're probably all going to be about the same between these two. This is definitely the longest way. So, with that, as you're debating on what you want to do, you guys make your way to the carriages as you guys are like traveling through town, getting closer and closer to the carriages location, which is again up in the north area, up by 7. Yeah, up by 7. No, shit. Sorry, it is here. These are the carriages, out by 4. Yeah, as you make your way up, you can see that there are several carriages. There's about 20 horses. It's a large lot with different horse breeds and whatnot. Yeah, you can kind of smell the horse manure as you guys get closer and closer to it. Oh, okay. Family stuff. Okay. So as you guys are walking, does anyone else want to talk about anything else? Maybe Kyrgyz and Dante? Or is that going to be a later time? Or did I lose? Did I lose everyone?
I'm here.
Oh, Barry's here.
I have.
And Dante's muted.
Sorry.
I want to say something as a joke. I walk
bad.
behind everyone and shoot Dante for no reason. Nah, that's a joke.
No,
That's
it's
a joke.
not. No, it ain't.
Sorry, I'm here too. Just cooking dinner.
I gotcha. So since Wynn is trying to figure out what exactly he wants to do and what route he wants to convey to everyone to kind of take, possibly for this, unless anyone wants to bring up a different alternate, like taking the airship or what have you.
What about the teleportation circle?
Dante,
mean-
you... Oh, that's right. Dante, you learned that there's no teleportation circle.
Oh,
No, but she
oh.
said that she had the shit in her book.
She does.
No.
She does have the shit in her book. But does anyone know how to cast it?
Oh,
Ah, yes.
If I didn't take the levels in Paladin, I would.
This would be a null.
I also wouldn't be as good, but
I mean, you can cast it anywhere.
It wouldn't be that big of a hassle if somebody just rolls a D100 on that one, right?
Yeah, definitely not a big hassle.
Just spawn in the pits pal, just dying already. Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh god. So yeah, as Wynn's trying to debate, he's debating on what route he would like to take. So I'm gonna ask Kyrgyz. I know you and Dante had some RP you wanted to do. Is now the time you guys would like to do that while Wynn's kind of debating, mulling over what horses he
Yeah,
like?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, he's doing stuff.
Yeah.
That seems pretty reasonable anyway.
So, yeah, how do you guys see this going down? Because I'm very curious.
Obviously, Dante doesn't know what Kyrgyz is doing.
And what is Kyrgyz doing? I think Kyrgyz is cooking.
Oh, I'm muted.
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna hold up the agate and be like, this is the key, and I'm just gonna kind of say that to myself, but not trying to hide that from anyone.
All right. Nice. Yeah, Dante, you definitely see that and hear it, actually.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean that's the key?
What do you mean? What do I mean? This is the key. Like, we're gonna get a dinosaur with this.
You can get a
What?
dinosaur?
I'm gonna look Dante right in the eye and be like, we could have a dinosaur negotiate for us.
A dinosaur.
What about a
I
dragon?
I'm gonna look over at Barry. A dragon? But what do you mean a dragon?
Maybe we can find a dragon.
A
I
dragon? What?
I feel like a dragon would be too intelligent for this. Like this spell it's designed for beasts. I don't know if
What?
I don't know if a dragon would do that.
Can you do a chicken?
You know what? You know what?
I mean,
you know what?
yes, I could do a chicken, but why would I do a chicken?
Okay.
What
You know
other
what?
kind of beasts can it do? What
Wait,
what
where are
can
we?
you do with it?
Where are we currently right now?
What magic is this?
You guys are
that might-
currently right here, circled yellow on the map, right by the horse stalls, and Wynn is just staring at the horses, all the different types and the carriages, and trying to decide what he wants to do while you guys are having this conversation.
Okay. I'm gonna go like somewhere like over here, like
Well, why don't we get one
kind
of
of
the
station.
horses?
I'd be like, come with me, guys. As I set up a tent.
I'm gonna motion Dante over. Like, okay, what do you got going on, Perry? Like, what are we doing?
Okay,
Why
after,
don't you do one of the
after I finish,
horses? You can do one of the horses, right?
after I
I'm
finish setting up,
gonna look over at Dante. I'm gonna look. I could do a horse, or we could have a stag of horses.
as I set up the
That's
tent.
that's what they're called, right? A stag of horses.
Oh, no.
A stag of horses. What kind of what?
I
have
tell
the-
everyone to get
I'm
to
gonna-
the tent
I'm gonna-
to show them something.
I'm gonna point at my back. They have the plates on their back. The stag of horses.
A stegosaurus.
I don't think that's what it's called. I think it's called a stag of horses.
All right. You got me on that one, you nature-loving freak. You win this round.
Like
I tell-
deadpan. I'm like, it's a stag of horses. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Why would you
I
want
tell-
Why would you want a horse when you could have a stag of horses?
Well, fuck, dude. You got a point.
So what I'm saying is, this agate, although we shouldn't be saying this in 1593, the agates.
What's wrong with agate?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with agate. I don't have anything against agates.
I'm just sitting in a tent by myself, it seems.
But what I'm saying is, we could have a stag of horses.
Stag of horses.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They got-
Tell me what else
they
we
got-
can do with that thing. Maybe we can find something even better.
Well, I mean, we could do some kind of plant. Like if we find the biggest tree in the forest, we could do that. I could use this on a tree. The biggest tree that we find.
So why don't we get like a poison ivy bush and like make it sentient?
Why? This is out of character, just why? Because I'm just sitting in the tent to us.
I think Barry has to break character for this. Like, why?
I'm just not gonna talk because I'm still in the tent. If that takes a while, I'm still, doing the tent.
Kurgus is 100% in character right now. Why?
So like
Well,
we can have
it's-
the poison ivy bush do some
It's-
reconnaissance and like mark people with poison ivy. Like
Oh.
touch them
Can you roll
like-
persuasion for that?
or alternatively like a berry bush. It'll provide
Oh,
us
no.
berries on long journeys.
I'm gonna say like I don't I'm not particularly keen on a steak of horses, but maybe. Like, can you roll persuasion for that?
Yeah, he did. 17.
17.
With the 17? I mean, do you want me to roll an opposed check, Gabe?
I'm gonna leave it up to you whether or not that actually persuades you. You can roll if you'd like, or you can decide if that actually persuades you.
I don't particularly want to roll against it because I like that. Like,
Just roll
So-
a d20 and see what.
There you go. You can roll a percentile. Anything above 50, yes. Anything below. There you go.
all right. So what were you trying to argue, Dante?
To do a poison ivy bush.
Poison ivy bush or a berry bush.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like
think
the
about
bush,
it. Every
the
food,
bushes. Like, there's so many berries that. No, I'm gonna look over at Barry. No offense, but there's so many berries that are and I'm gonna just continue on my tangent. There's so many berries that are poisonous,
oh,
and they're
you're
just
right. Yeah.
and they're just not good for you, man. What if
I don't
What it-
take
what-
offense, because that is true.
I'm gonna hear you, but I'm gonna kind of ignore you. But what if we took one of those berries and make them good, man?
No.
Oh.
What did I just come back to?
Good berries, apparently.
Yeah, so no, you guys keep going. I got you, Win. You're not there quite yet.
Dante, I think you're onto something, man. We got to do this, man. I think I'm gonna go for one of those red berry bushes. And I pull out I pull out the agate, and I just hold it up to the light. This is what will change the perception of the bushes.
Oh boy. So I tell everyone to get in the tent.
That's a good one. This
Like-
section, that's a good one. That we can eat the berries off of. Just to make sure. Can we eat the berries?
No, don't eat the berries. Oh, that's gonna kill it, man.
No.
You can't kill it.
I'm not killing it.
But man, we gotta change the perception of these berries.
Hold on. Can I roll like a survival check or something to make sure that these are the good berries?
Are you, so you have to, so let's do this for a second. I'm about to type. So when you're basically there, you see the tent and you're headed there with your 4 horses and bits and bridles and saddles and all the stuff, walking these horses through town. Very well.
Also, I
trained,
think
by the
everyone's
way.
outside.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
sure.
well, you guys said you were in the tent, right?
No, and
No.
everyone but
Okay,
only
Barry
I
like set
said
this
I
tent up, and then you guys are like just outside the tent.
Also, Dante, if you try to tell me these are bad berries, I'm gonna try to argue with you that no, these are gonna be good berries as soon as we do this, man.
Excellent.
They're good
Hold on.
berries.
Excellent. Okay, so lovely.
Hold on, we gotta look for the blueberries at least.
Yeah, so when you would see them standing around huddled, as you're walking up with these horses, Kurgus is holding this red sort of almost multicolor looking large stone in his hand, holding it out, like holding it up a little bit and like holding it down, and then as you guys get closer, or as you get closer with the horses, you can kind of hear him talking about, oh no, it's going to be good berries, as you're coming up on them. And everyone else, I'm going to say each one of you roll me a 1d3. We'll see if, I want to see if, yeah.
I don't know what this is. 3.
I need to know which one of you, if any of you, see when coming.
Probably not, because I'm in the tent by myself.
Oh,
just
wait,
hearing the
okay, so
conversation.
roll. All right, so let's do this. Roll me a percentile, Dante and Kurgus.
I was gonna say I'm in the tent and no one's listening, but I can still like listen to it. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah, you can hear it for sure. What about you, Kurgus? This is gonna be amazing. Please don't roll above a 50. Oh.
Oh, I got the funny number. Come on, you gotta do something with
We got
that.
100. Together between us, it's 100.
There you go. Ah, that's kind of funny. It's exactly 100. That's kind of funny. All right, so Kyrgyz, you would notice Wynn coming up with 4 horses, bits, bridles, and saddles already laden on these creatures, and realize that there are 5 individuals.
I think Dante's not getting one, but
I will see.
from the looks
Yeah, I
of
don't
it, I
know. We'll
think-
see. So yeah, you guys, you would see that, Kyrgyz. Dante, you do not, as you're like, oh yeah, dude, they're gonna be good berries. Dante, you can roll me a survival check, yes, if you'd like to determine whether or not they will be good berries. Are you going to animate? This was my original question. Are you going to animate a plant that you see in town, or are you talking about a different plant? Dante, you would absolutely know if they're good or bad.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I would animate at this point. I would animate anything that Dante points me towards.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Dante, you'd be keenly aware that the berries on the bush will not end up being actual good berries once it's been animated.
Okay. Can I look for an edible berry bush? Like
Absolutely.
berry? Let's go.
Absolutely. Like blueberry, strawberry. Wait, maybe not strawberry.
Yeah.
Probably, let's say blueberry. Blueberry is a pretty pronounced
Common.
plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wild
how about
blueberry.
this blueberry bush? This one right here. But first, wait. I'm
If I hear
confused.
them
What's gonna happen
running
afterwards?
away, I guess I'm gonna leave the tent.
Yeah, as soon as you start like pointing out bushes for Kyrgyz to do. Meanwhile, Beryl, by the way, has just been like, like absolutely shaking his head as if he understands this entire conversation. When you were up to them by this point, hearing this good berry, bad berry conversation. they're
Wen's
having.
letting it go on because he's like, what did I just come back to?
Yeah, I'm gonna put away my tent now
Okay.
because apparently no one wants to go into the tent. Oh, the game froze.
No, I didn't freeze. My camera
Oh,
jacked
okay.
up.
Okay.
So,
I miss playing
continue
a
on.
druid.
Yeah, you can definitely find some blueberry bushes here in the town.
Oh well, then I'm gonna the first blueberry bush I'm gonna find. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna pull out agate out, and I'm gonna be like, hey buddy, what's up?
Okay. So, are you? Let me, because I know it takes some time to cast this spell.
Yeah, it takes 8 hours.
Yeah. So, are you casting this spell in the city in the middle of the day on this bush? And is anyone going to stop him from casting said spell in the middle of the day on this bush?
If I recognize that it's gonna take a while, probably.
I'm
But I also-
I'm absolutely gonna cast this. Like Dante has convinced me. Like I need to make an actual good berry.
Yes.
Oh man. I mean, you tell me what you're doing, and if anyone's gonna stop him. Beryl's not. He doesn't actually understand.
So I find a bush on the corner of this property, and it's got some berries growing from it. They're probably like raspberries or something, and I just start casting this spell. It's an 8 hour long spell. It's very involved. I'm gonna start doing it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna ask
So
Kyrgyz
we'll
before he
just say
does.
like you're
Hey,
still
Kyrgyz.
so you're still inside the city, inside the walls, casting it.
Yeah. So as long as I find some kind of berry bush. Like,
Yeah, you would. Actually, I don't know if you'd find a berry bush. Well, I kind of already said you did. So,
Well, if I don't find it in the city, like somewhere close to the city, like Dante has convinced me that I need to get a berry. We need another berry.
You say that, Pat?
No, I don't say this out loud. I just kind of like no. Dante and I have our conversation, and then I just kind of go off on my own.
You know what? I am gonna say just because. Oh, excuse me. You're right by the horse stalls. I am gonna say that there are bushes that are designed for the horses that are, we'll say in this campaign, similar to blueberries but edible for horses. I don't know if blueberries are edible for horses or not, so we'll assume yes. So yes, you would find bushes inside the city, and unless anyone is stopping him before he starts casting this spell, last
You
chance.
can eat blueberries.
Yes, blueberries.
Okay. No one's stopping him. So Kyrgyz, you
Hold on.
Wait. Okay.
I want to ask him, how long does this take, Kyrgyz?
It'll take about 8 hours. It's
Holy-
gonna take a good while. But these berries are worth it. I'm gonna point directly at.
Oh my Jesus.
If you say that, I think of whether or not that's like swinging at the berries. I won't right now. But
Berry?
I give it. I look at it.
These berries are gonna come for you. You don't have to come to them. That's the whole point of this spell. And I'm gonna look very serious when I say this.
Why? Just. Well, we're gonna leave you.
If look, Barry. If you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna point at the bush, and I'm gonna point at Barry. Like, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna get these berries.
Kyrgyz, you do realize that my friend in Routhis runs a herbalist shop. She probably has a blueberry bush there.
Wait, we can get blueberries?
Yes.
Just to be
Yeah,
clear,
what is-
these are red berries, correct?
They are now.
Maybe.
They are now.
Like an edible one.
I know.
All right. Remind me, what spell are you casting in? Is it animate object?
It's
Enemy.
It's awaken.
Awaken. Awake. Thank you.
I'm pointing you to a good list that we can eat off from.
Fifth level spell. It's a 8-hour
awaken.
cast time.
Yes. I couldn't remember the spell.
Oh,
There we go.
So I'm gonna as Dante is telling me this stuff, I'm gonna like be working on starting to cast this spell on this bush.
Okay.
But I have just a slight little doubt based on what Wen has told me.
Okay. Just so, because I want to make sure you don't actually waste this spell. Just so you are aware, just in case you're trying to do this plant cannot carry you. It is not large enough to carry you at all.
There is no. I want to be clear. There is no waste of this spell.
That's okay.
no,
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure you guys weren't planning on using this thing for 30 days to travel. Okay.
no, look, no. This is what's gonna happen. I carry the plan.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware. Okay. Cool.
I will technically have multi-attack because the creature will attack. Well, not.
Woo.
But
All right.
but I want to be clear. I am casting this not on the entire plant, just on a single berry.
Even worse.
So you're gonna make a member berry?
That's what Dante has convinced me of. I want to cast this on a single berry,
Oh Jesus.
not on the entire plant.
I was saying the entire plant.
Wait.
Oh, were you?
If he
Yeah.
hold on, if he casts it on a single berry, does that mean we could have a member berry bush?
Okay, you might have said the entire plant, but what Kyrgyz heard was this one. You need to cast it on this one.
This one.
Does Kyrgyz tell us he's casting it only on that berry?
I mean, I say I'm casting it like as soon as I'm done with this thing is going to be able to talk, but I'm going to be very ambiguous about it, but like that. I'm going to say this thing is going to be able to talk.
I just know that
Yeah.
Barry doesn't want to wait for 8 hours
I'm
for,
gonna ask-
for
I'm gonna ask
waiting
you
to
this.
spell.
You mean the whole plant, right?
What?
Yeah, you mean the whole plant, right? You're gonna animate the whole plant.
Yeah, the whole berry. I'm going to point right at one particular berry.
No. The whole berry bush.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah, that way I was like,
As
Like, this is berries as
I'm like a third of the way through the spell.
Yeah. You haven't quite crushed the agate yet, but
I could probably do that. What do you need the whole bush for?
so I can provide
Like
us with food.
you want to eat these?
Does the berry
Yeah.
bush like belong to somebody nearby that Wen can see?
I'm gonna immediately stop casting the spell. You what? You want to eat them?
The
Do
berries?
you know what that does to a
I thought you
being?
said you wanted to make good berries. So why not animate the whole
Wait.
bush to make
Oh,
good
Wait.
berries?
no,
Actually, I want. Wait, I want to roll an intelligence check to see if I'm getting what he means. because
They,
I don't know if I understand the meaning of beings.
yeah, right.
Let's see. What we
all right, yeah, roll an intelligence check.
Okay, I think I know
Alright.
that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna explain. Like, no. When I finish casting this spell, whatever I cast it on, plant or beast, it will have the intelligence of. it will have more intelligence than Doctor what the hell is his name?
What if you cast Awaken on yourself as a way to boost your intelligence for a month?
You know, you have to have less than 3 intelligence.
So, all right. Yeah. I think it's less than 3 intelligence, but it has to be a beast or plant. All right. So Kyrgyz is gonna say, when I cast this spell, this thing will be sentient. It will know our languages. It will speak. It will be able to do what we tell it to do. Are you telling me you don't want a blueberry to do that? And I'm gonna like look at all of you conspiratorially.
And I'm gonna look back the same way, like, look, we could have the same thing with a berry bush. A whole berry bush.
Wait, what body part would the berries be? Would it be an eye? Would it be
just for flavor, just because I think it's flipping hilarious. There's like maybe 20 berries on this whole bush.
The body part would be the entire body. That's the point of the spell. Now listen.
Would
Listen.
the berries be hair? Would
Well,
it be eyes?
Well, hang on, Barry. Originally, I thought a T-Rex would be a great addition to our team, but Dante has convinced me that some berries would be a better addition to the team. Don't you agree, Barry?
I mean, what else can you do this on?
You could try a chicken. Are there any of those around?
Could you possibly do it on a tree? Let's say.
I mean, I could do it on a giant tree, or I could do it on a little berry. What do you think, Barry?
Oh.
There could only be one. I mean, there could be only one berry. So much.
Listen, Dante and I have talked about this at length, and I think we both agree that smaller is better. Like, why have a giant T-Rex on your team when you could have a blueberry? This makes perfect sense to me.
Well,
And
how
if you,
fast would I think the berry wouldn't do much because they probably wouldn't go as far.
so you're saying berries are no good?
Run's gonna walk back over. Okay, so we own that berry bush. The stable owner is getting a pot for us to bring it with.
I'm gonna hold
Go.
up my hand. I'm gonna hold up my hand to win. I was like, hold up a second. I'm gonna look at Barry. I was like, are you saying that berries are no good?
I'm gonna interject and be like, "Hey, let's do the whole bush, so that way all the berries get animated too.
I'm
We can have
gonna
20 berries."
I'm gonna think on that for a second, and then I'm gonna nod. Yeah, the whole bush. We'll get the whole bush. All of the berries. We will have all of the berries on our side.
I'm just like, uh, I guess this is happening, whether I like it or not.
Barry, listen. We could have
No, I'm not
berries.
listening. No,
We
look,
could
I'm not
no,
listening.
Barry. We
Look,
could have
look. I wanted to show you something. You just didn't care and kept talking about berries.
we could have berry or we could have berries. It's up to you, buddy.
Technically, we're gonna have multiple berries either way.
I don't know. Dante makes a lot of good points. We could have one T-Rex or we could have 20 berries. Like what? I mean, that's many more berries than one T-Rex. He makes a very good point.
Okay, just give me a sec as I set up the
Yeah,
tent again.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna be right back too.
This is so dumb. I love it.
This is so dumb, and this is all you're doing, Dante.
I was saying like a chicken or like I don't know, or you want to do a whole colony of ants.
I think it's one target, no?
Yeah, it's probably one target.
So you can't do it unless you had multiple eggs.
It was funny.
Oh my god. Or you can just actually, if you're smart about this, you do the queen.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do the queen.
Because then all the workers do whatever the queen says.
Yeah, they're.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know where to go from here.
I was gonna say try a tree, like a fruit tree with apples on it, and we can get all the apples on it.
Like, this is so dumb, but I fucking love it.
I'm just gonna say once I set it up, I'm gonna say, "Come in the tent. I need to show you something."
Like, I totally want to get a T-Rex that can talk and is sentient and shit, but the fact that we're doing this, like, I love this so much more. But it's so dumb. Like, this is 1,000 gold.
Yo, I just realized, like, if it was a dandelion, right? And once it's like at a certain age, it's like has like a bit like a lot of seeds, and then once it goes all, would those seeds be awakened then?
I mean, maybe.
That's up
It'd
to
be up to
Gabe.
That's what I'm thinking
Maybe
about.
awakened for like 30 days or something.
But yeah, so the spell lasts for 30 days. So whatever we awaken, It gains sentience for 30 days and
No,
it's
no, no.
and
No. It lasts forever. It's just charmed by you
yeah,
for 30 days.
yes, yeah, that you're right. It's charmed by me for 30 days. So like it kind of has to do what we say for 30 days unless we like put it into mortal danger. So
well,
what
maybe we can put him in mortal danger. He just doesn't need to get hit by the danger.
so that being said, does anyone else know this except Kyrgyz?
Probably not,
Oh.
but I'm just saying, like, you would probably know that. Maybe I don't know.
I do know that, but also I'm fucking stupid. Like Kyrgyz is so dumb. He's got 7 intelligence. So like the fact that Dante has persuaded him,
Oh yeah, by the
not
way,
not that off brand.
by the way, the reason why I did the in text was I was gonna say something, but then this went somewhere else. It was like to distinguish to see if I know that a plant is and like if you're comparing it to a plant and like an animal and be like, then what do you eat if you don't eat either?
I'm gonna be honest. Like I would love to spend this 1,000 gold on taming a dinosaur, but if we only get a blueberry out of it, like that's fucking hilarious.
I was suggesting a whole berry bush, so that
Yeah.
way we just have an infinite source of food. And you
Yeah,
just cast like fucking good berry on it.
but
There's not
Kyrgyz,
many
but Kyrgyz thinks you mean
Yeah.
just one berry,
Oh my god.
not
I-
the entire bush.
I just realized because technically it would need to pull out the a berry. Would that mean it would do damage to it? It probably would. But you know, we don't know that. But okay, I feel like that's
Maybe
just
when
gonna
they're
be
ripe enough, they just fall off. Because you know that's a thing.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, but you know what? Fair enough. That could be a thing. I'm just gonna play my game because I think Gabe went somewhere
I
else.
don't know.
Oh, Gabe
Either-
left like 10 minutes ago.
Either way, I gotta finish getting dinner ready. But like,
Yeah,
I really want to finish role playing this.
I really want you to do the whole berry bush.
Yeah, but Kyrgyz thinks you mean just one berry.
Oh no, I was
Well,
telling
now-
you, like, let's do the
now-
whole bush so we can get all the berries.
Remember, he's saying he wants you to do all of it so they can all be.
Yeah.
But Barry, but Barry, why would you want more berries?
Because it's gonna happen either way from the looks of it. From what I'm hearing.
Maybe we'll get some corn. Who knows?
Let's go.
Why can't we just do a rose next? It is what it is.
Turn left on the park. Something.
Maybe.
A rose by any other name would still be Barry.
The whole berry bush, please.
That's what Dante wants.
Yes.
That's what Dante wants, but that's not what the spell is going to be cast on.
I mean, it seemed like you wanted all of it if he. I don't know. I just know that I'm just gonna go in my tent that I built up again after this.
All I'm saying is that Dante made his point and Kyrgyz took it quite literally.
Yes.
I would like out.
My question is, how are we going to keep this man alive and refrigerated, and et cetera, et cetera?
Listen, buddy, it's 1593. You can't say agate anymore.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You know what it means.
I don't know what anything means.
When, if you can you come into the tent for me? Yeah. Gotcha.
Nice.
But if we pick the berries, does it hurt it?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Thank goodness I can now
If we
read.
okay,
I finally
Okay.
have the ability to speak dwarves, so it's fine.
if he does the blueberry plant, and if we plant the blueberries, does it make more awakened blueberry plants?
Well,
Does it
you're
make
no,
more
well,
awakened?
you're no fun.
The reason why he said that is because earlier I was like, what happens if it, dandelion and, because they have multiple seeds? I was asking, like, would they all become, like, awakened? With all those-
I've never had this cast on me or cast it myself, so this is gonna be fun. Also Dante agreed to role play whatever we awaken. I already talked to him.
Oh boy.
If Dante, if you want to back out, you can before we awaken it. But
Why would I want to back out of this
all right,
beautiful opportunity?
I'm just saying that we already agreed to that. So like, comfortable role playing it, that's fine. Like I thought it was fun that we talked about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I like.
All right, well Dante's gonna RP whatever we awaken then. Yes, yeah, I did read that, so I know that. Yes. All right.
I guess shall be indifferent about this new member of my party. You know what I should be doing actually, now that I remembered barely? I should be giving out. I bought potions for us, and I should be giving them out. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Let's see. Ugh. We. I'll do that later once game's done. I want everyone's back because I don't know if anyone's here.
I'm here.
I'm here in and out. I'm just making dinner.
I
Kind of decide
apparently
who
made a
gets
trip to
what.
Target, so yeah, I'm in Target right now.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I have a thing that I'm gonna do if. Let me read the spell again just to make sure. Okay, okay. So this is we do it. Okay. So if we miss an attack hit it, they'll probably get it mad. Okay.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if we end up awakening just one blueberry.
I just realized I can't put it in the bag of holding. Because it'll just kill it, I think. Maybe. It's just... You know what? I think I might just do this because why not? I think Barry's gonna give Wen 2 greater healing potions, I think.
I'm pretty sure Wen has a healing potion
I
on
don't,
them.
I don't know if you do, that's why.
Yeah, I've got 3 regular potions of healing.
I would not know that and still offer them, probably.
Nah, Wen will turn it down.
Yeah,
It's because he already has it.
The reason why I'm even doing this is because if I go down, I definitely will not be able to use these.
Nobody can. That's what happens when you go down.
Yeah, but I need someone to pick me up.
That's true. That's true. Wen's most likely to actually pick you up.
I feel like Dante would be more like on offense. Well, the characters would be probably too busy trying to heal Barrow. Oh my goodness.
I'm just watching stuff made here. It's a video about where he made 2 unpickable locks and sent them to the lockpicking lawyer.
I love him. He's really good.
Well, I'm applying for a job where I basically have to spend all day making like PCP boards.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things they do though is they'll pay for you to go to college for engineering. So if I get the job, then I'll end up going to school for engineering too.
But can you beat the lockpicking lure?
I don't know. That's why I'm watching the video.
The answer is no, you can't.
Oh wait,
You don't
this
know
isn't even
that.
This isn't even the lockpicking lawyer's video. This is just the dude making them.
Yeah, no, I've seen that video. Like, he makes good videos, but yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think there's any economically viable lock that can be made that is pick proof. Like it can't be affordable and pick proof.
Okay, so he made the lock itself unpickable, so the lockpicking lawyer just said, "Fuck you, I'm breaking the wood."
Yeah, I love the interaction between the 2 channels, but yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, like I don't know. Locks are made to keep honest people honest. Like if you want to get through a lock, you're gonna get through a lock.
I mean,
That's
worst case scenario, he could have just said, "Fuck you, I'm bringing thermite" or something.
right. Yeah, like if you want to make an unpickable lock, it's probably not gonna have a key either.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. No.
I mean, if there's a way for the lock to open, somebody's gonna open it.
Right. And that's why locks are designed to keep honest people honest.
How do I heal my Sure. I just mm, just realized I don't know how to heal. This is gonna be great. I
You
don't know
don't
how
have
to
any
heal. I'm playing cassette beast right now on my
Oh god, somebody just reminded me Slugterra exists, so now I'm resisting the urge to go rewatch it.
it's like there. I'm playing.
Have you seen that show?
I tried watching it, but then I stopped.
It it's very much a kid show, but it's a fun kid show, so I don't mind.
Gotcha. I just like stopped. So it's like I don't know if I'm interested in it, you know? No, no, no. That wasn't the reason. I think the reason why I didn't continue watching it was because my schedule just did not in line with the show when it aired, so I could not watch it.
Yeah, I ended up watching like a couple seasons of it.
I don't know if I like this resting system. I have to waste resources in order to sleep. Too much work.
Oh,
Don't
dude,
count.
no, like when, like earlier, if like when was full on ready to like dimension door out of there. Like when you caught him, that was my first thought was, okay, I'm dimension dooring. I don't care if it's wasting a spell slot.
I'm glad, I'm grateful that I didn't come any closer and just did that then.
Like if anybody had attempted to straight up grab him, he was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
I think I decided to do a rope instead. It looks like a pencil. How is that a rewind? Good old nighttime. Oh, that's something I don't think I can go through.
I'm watching a dude play Mountain Blade Bannerlord, and he's using real military tactics for it.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello. Oh, yeah, it's so good. I think it's so good. This. Boy. I don't know if I can reach that.
Welcome back.
So Barry killed everyone
Yeah.
and then killed himself because we all decided to make a no, just
When one-shot Barry.
I mean, I think everyone would one-shot Barry. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
honestly.
Kyrgyz can't one-shot anyone.
I think you can one-shot Barry.
He only got 38 health, you know, I
Yeah,
think.
38 health. I think you can do that. One good spell, he's done.
I don't know about that.
I know.
Sleep.
Yeah, right? Sleep. There you go.
Sleep.
Oh, man.
Let's see,
Those all
sleep-
ones.
I cast Awaken on
Sleep
Barry.
at 5th level.
His intelligence is less than 3, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right. So I did step away for a bit. So what did you guys end up deciding you wanted to do?
Well, Wen hadn't gotten the chance yet to tell the party, like, hey, I think we should do this.
Okay. So let's start with, where'd you guys leave off?
We left with them sitting in the tent talking about awakening the berries.
No. Barry is back in the tent. They're still talking about it outside of the tent.
Barry, you're wrong. Like we should be able to awaken your brethren. Like what? I don't know what the problem is. Dante has a very good point.
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna be in my tent for a bit. See.
I think we're still waiting on Dante to get back.
Who dares
Oh,
question
okay.
my presence?
That guy over there.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Oh.
But I think as far as what route we should take that secondary route, because even though we can't get the carriage through, we should be able to get through on horseback.
You hope. Yes. Okay.
You believe.
Yeah, but what if we have some blueberries?
We bought the bush, just take it with us.
Dante has a good point. Like I see where he's coming from.
Alright. I'm just gonna be in my tent for a bit if you guys are gonna continue this.
Keep seeing Gabe typing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am responding to your note. I thought you were going to continue going. Yeah. So so then let me ask, since I was typing. So what are you doing then? Are you casting the spell on the bush?
I mean, I absolutely started casting the spell.
A second time?
Yep.
Okay. So
Gabe,
yeah.
if he says it's gonna take 8 hours, I'm gonna take 12. I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
Like, and I'll tell the party why. We know this is gonna happen. Let me do this at least because got some new toys to play with.
Okay.
You know
I
what?
mean,
I
it's
just
okay
feel
with
like
everybody else.
if we're gonna take 8 hours, I just feel this. I'm gonna tune to my last two if this is actually gonna take 8
I
hours.
was gonna say, if it takes 8 hours, everyone else can get a long rest.
Yeah,
I'm taking 12 hours.
You
Yeah,
guys take
12
you
hours.
guys take your rest. Like I
mean, what
got
time
this.
is it like right now?
It would be probably like 3 p.m. by this time.
I originally
Actually-
wanted a
Actually, I
dinosaur,
take that back
but
because you said you were gonna you had started casting like 3/4 of the way, or a
The
quarter
bu-
of the way through. So I would
the
say then,
bush makes sense.
yeah, I would say it's probably like 5 p.m. then.
Okay, if that's the case, then Wen's gonna go back to the palace to try to find Zelina.
Oh, hang on, you would have heard back. I'm trying to type it out.
Well, it's not even about that. It's about the other thing.
Oh, I totally
Because
forgot
we're not
about
gonna
that.
see
Yes,
her
yes,
for a while.
totally the other thing. Okay, deleting that and immediately switching mindsets. Okay, so, all right. So you guys are doing that. So Dante, figure out what you're doing for 12 hours. I know you want to do some magical tinkering and stuff. Barry, you're attuning
Oh no,
to
I
your...
already know what I'm doing for 12 hours.
Beautiful. Barry, feel free to, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. Beryl is probably going to sit there and count his coin again, I guess. Practice counting. I don't know. We can retcon what Beryl decides to do for 8 hours and maybe just rests.
Tune back to the 2 other objects that I had.
Okay. So you won't get a long rest then, Barry. You can still get your short rest, but I think it's 1 hour per item, so it's only 6 hours as a quote-unquote rest.
Gabe.
Yeah.
I would like to ask you, because I'm copying Chain Lightning.
Yeah.
How would I go about casting that? Like normal, or?
Are you copying it into a spell book?
Yeah, I have my own spell book.
Okay. Then it's a spell that you know from your wizard's spell book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the
But aren't I like a half caster, and that makes a difference, or
No.
no?
No. You're still a wizard.
Yeah.
So you're technically both.
Okay.
Everybody take a single level in Wizard so you can learn all the spells.
Yeah, Dante, mechanically speaking, you are both a half caster and a full caster. So you still are able to use your wizarding knowledge to copy this spell and cast it as you would as if it was a wizard spell.
Okay. It just won't show up on my spell book.
What do you mean it won't show up on your spell book?
Like how do I add it?
Is it not a wizard spell?
No, it is.
It has like 1 or 2 levels in Wizard, so it might
one
not.
level.
Yeah, so it's not going to pop up for him.
Ooh. Good question. Let me think about that. We'll see if I can finagle a way to do that. I think it'll show up if you manually add it into a spell book that you already have equipped.
Oh, like, so I just shoot myself up 20 levels and then I take it and then reverse it?
I think if you manually add it to a spell book, when you're a wizard, it should actually add it to your spell book, like you should to known spells.
But the problem is, as far as D&D Beyond's concerned, he won't be able to cast it because he doesn't have enough levels in Wizard to do it.
Yeah.
So unless we have a way of like adding it in.
Give me a second here. I could have sworn I've done this before.
Yeah, I think the way to do it is bump my wizard level up to like whatever, and then take off everything else.
Hang on. Oh, because you. Okay, so yeah, this is a weird one. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, you'll have to bump up your wizard level to grab it to put it in a spell book, and we'll hope that it stays in there. Otherwise, you can manually take the information, Dante, and add it as an action.
Yeah.
You can do it that way if we need to. But because you're able to add it to your spellbook as a wizard, there's no reason why you should not be able to attempt to cast it. I will very clearly say attempt to cast it.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's totally fine.
Okay. All right. Good thing we can all read through the lines here.
Attempt.
Anytime the DM says attempt.
Yes.
I shoot myself in the foot.
Nah, dude, you gotta attempt.
You gotta attempt. All right, so yeah, we'll figure that out, Dante. You can absolutely do that. It'll take the normal per my rules, per raw rules, I believe, because this is not you're not making a scroll. You're putting this in a spell book, so it'll be rules as written, raw rules for this. So it'll still cost the normal amount of gold and the hours, which is 10 hours, 2 hours per level. Okay.
It's a 5th level?
I thought it was 5th level. Is it 6th?
I thought it was a 6th level.
Okay, well if it's 6th, then it'll take 12.
Yeah, that's why I was saying 12.
I gotcha. That makes more sense why you were saying 12.
More curious how he has a 6th level spell.
Spell scroll. He's copying it from a spell scroll into,
No, I mean like spell slot.
like I said,
'Cause
attempt.
Yeah.
I think the highest an artificer goes is 5th level, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but wizard goes higher. That's why he can level up his
It's gonna be
wizard.
interesting watching him try to cast that.
Mm-hmm. I hope it doesn't backfire and hit everyone else.
I'm hoping he doesn't just straight up die from exhaustion.
Or that. I mean, no, he won't straight up die. But I do have 9 levels of exhaustion for spellcasters. You know, the 9th level being death, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. All right. So everyone else is doing their thing. When you head back to the castle, Sebastian comes back, bringing you back. I was going to type it out, but I'm just going to. Your note that you see on the front, your same thing. Hey, we had something come up. On the backside, written in beautiful calligraphy, common, is that is unfortunate to hear. I should be able to handle myself unless something crazy happens. Tagoda will be in town with me, so I should be fairly safe once I make it to Londa.
Okay.
It's making less and less sense to me now.
But yeah, I'm still going to see Zelina.
Okay,
For
that's
the
fair.
other thing.
Okay, that's fine. Now, I'm going to ask Wynn, do you want to do this in main chat, or do you want to sidebar this?
I mean, it's not a huge thing. It's not like some big secret, so I don't care if it's in main chat or not.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you wanted to RP it in front of everyone, or if you wanted to sidebar it and RP it, after the session.
I'll leave it up to them. Because I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not a huge secret, but it is a decently big sized plot point for when. So I mean, if you guys are comfortable just sitting here for it, that's fine. If not, we can just RP it later.
I'm fine with it.
Kyrgyz, Dante?
And nothing bothers me. I'm fine.
Okay, what about you, Kyrgyz? I want to make sure everyone's on board. Oh, do we not have Kyrgyz? Did he step away?
I think
Oh.
he's here.
I think we lost Kyrgyz. He's busy casting his spell. All right. So
He's busy thinking on if he gets good berries out of it or not.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, you make it back to the castle then. I would say roughly around 6 p.m. Then, because it does take you a good amount of time to go across the city. And as you get to the main gate, you do have your medal with you, right? You do have to present it to enter the castle. You are stopped at the front gates by guards.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, I altered my armor so it like sits like an army medal.
Yeah. So they'll like cross halberds, like halt, and then see that and go, oh, sorry, and like open the gate, that sort of deal. You can go in the castle fairly freely. And as you make your way inside, you do find Zelina. Eventually, you probably have to ask around a little bit, like, hey, where is Zelina? You actually find her in the very 3rd floor in her old war room, working with Elrin Getty and several other guard members who apparently he deems trustworthy or whatever. What do you say to her?
Is she like completely engrossed in her plans, or does she notice me as I walk in?
So everyone stops and looks at you when you walk in because no one else was expected to be coming into the room. So you walk into the room because the guards let you through. Like, hey, I need to get in here, and they're like, okay. And then you walk in, and as you walk in, they're like mid-sentence, and everyone stops and like, "Oh, hi, Win."
Hi, can we talk really quickly?
Um, she looks at Elrin. I think we're good here, right, Elrin? He just like nods his head. All right. Uh, all right. Win, come with me. Let's go. And she walks you back to her room, um, which you've been in before, like 700 years ago. It looks very similar, not the same. But yeah, she walks you inside and locks the door behind you. Okay, what is this about?
So, we're leaving for Routhis, in the morning. And I'm not going to see you for a minute, so I'm asking for a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know if you know of any divination magics.
Like what?
I'm looking for someone. Well, two someones. My parents went missing a very, very long time ago, and the woman I'm going to meet up with in Routhis is the one who raised me. She knows a bit of divination magic, but all she's able to tell is that they're still alive. I was hoping that you knew a way to get a rough idea of where they were.
Well, she kind of like looks off for a second. I do know a few spells, but I'm not sure. It's kind of hit or miss if we get anything worthwhile. It's also possible you get misinformation.
I'm looking for anything. All we know is that they disappeared. We don't know anything beyond that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I suppose I could cast a few things. Give me 1 second here. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I need to see how long it takes to cast this. All right, cool. There's another one she can cast. Where is it? I think it was just that. Oh, that's the other one I needed to check. 1 second. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm having to read this because I was not expecting to actually have to cast this. Okay. Okay, well, I can cast something, but I'm gonna be out of it for a minute or so. Uh, are you okay with standing by for a bit?
I've got time. The party's currently discussing what's gonna happen if they cast Awaken on a blueberry bush.
She
So,
looks really confused for a second. What?
Why would you make that sound like a bad thing?
He's just making
It's
it sound like
taking
it's a
8
confusing
hours.
thing.
So
Taking-
yeah, I've got time. And Wen is just gonna like go against the wall and sit back, lotus position.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna cast two different spells. Yeah. Okay. So, she's like, all right, sit there, and you see her kind of like scrawling things on the floor. She has a book in hand that she's looking at. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've had to do this, like looking at the book, drawing the symbols and runes on the floor, casting some sort of ritual cast. It'll take an hour and 1 minute. I'm sorry, it'll take 11 minutes. Sorry. An hour and 11 minutes. And where's the other one? Okay. And then an hour and a minute. Okay. So yeah, the first one she's gonna cast, I'm not gonna tell you. She does it and she blanks out. And what would you like for her to, like, what specifically are you looking for when? Like, what would you give as an indicator for her to ask a question or try to find this information?
Wen is looking, because all Wen has is that his parents left one day and just never came back. So he is either looking for information on the person or persons who made them disappear, or an approximate location that he can work off of using his background.
Okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I would like for you to roll me a percentile win. I'm gonna roll because I don't want as the DM to roll for this. This would normally be something that you guys would cast, so the NPC's casting it, but I still want you to roll. So roll me a D100. We'll start with that. Wow. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a second one. I'm just that's 2 on the line.
88.
Okay. Cool.
Percentile die love me, apparently.
Yeah, you're good. So you're looking for information. Okay. So let me pull up I need to pull up my map. The world. Okay. So Zelina casts this, and she, like, her eyes go white, blank white. She's sitting in the center of this sort of circle that she's cast. And as she releases the spell, a wall of radiant energy just straight up into the thing. Her eyes go white. Her hair turns white for a moment. And it takes all of about 30 seconds while the spell is going. She stays in this position, unmoving. It doesn't even look like she's breathing. She doesn't say a word. And the spell ends. Her eyes come back. And she looks at you. That was interesting. You're sure they're alive?
As far as I or my mentor can tell, yes.
Interesting. She like literally putting her hand over her mouth. Okay, I have
got me curious.
I have one more spell I need to cast then. Yes. And she immediately begins scrawling another sort of almost hexagon on the ground, different sort of runes and sigils all around it. She grabs a couple different items, placing it inside the hexagon in different various places, and steps outside the hexagon. And as she releases the spell, the hexagon on the floor lights up. Only that. It's like a blue, not a blue, like a mauve sort of hue just radiates when you hear the low hum, and everything kind of slows when that's the last thing you notice. And almost immediately as you hear this, and then you're back. And the thing is it's already not lit. She's staring right at you. Win, hi, welcome back. Sorry about that. So, I have information. I'm not sure you're going to much like it. But when have I not said that to you?
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, so and she so I had to ask twice. The first was not overly clear. Uh, I'm not going to say who I got the information from. It's not neither here nor there. Uh, Very much glossing over who or how she got this information, to be clear. Um, it seems that information around your family is sparse, to say the least. Um, they are not on this plane of existence. Does that make sense to you at all?
So you're saying they're in like the astral realm or something?
Um, it wasn't entirely clear, but they're definitely not on this plane of existence. They are somewhere to the northwest of here, fair ways, but in a different realm from what I was told.
I see.
Like I said, it was not very clear.
Can't make any notes anymore. No, because my computer wipes out anything that I have after every single. Like every time I stop using it, it'll sign out and then I can't sign back in.
Oh, you can take notes in your character app. In your D&D Beyond notes section, that will hold an indefinite amount of notes. You can literally take all the notes you want in that section.
I am stupid, thank you.
You're welcome. I did not realize that for a while. So, yeah, you're not stupid. Yeah, so feel free, you can take as many notes as you want. That's a fantastic section to put it in. I literally had one player who had like 10 pages of notes there from the entire campaign. It was tough to follow, but you know. Anyway, so that is all the information you get from her. And she looks kind of sad, and I'm sorry, Win, there's not a whole lot to go on, and that's about as good as I can do. I would be surprised if you find anything further based on the information that I got, but I would travel northwest at some point to see if you can possibly come across any other clues.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Before you go, what's so pressing in Ralphus? You know she was gonna ask.
Wen's gonna pull out the note that Madame Levine sent him and hold it out to her. The woman who raised me after my parents took me and sent me this note. She's an herbalist by trade who sometimes dabbles in magic and taught me what she knew. But
I'm only smiling because she is a level 20 cleric, super high wisdom, and she rolled an 18 for this. So she kind of like, you say that, and she's like looking at the note, and then looks back at you. When this is obviously code, what's actually going on?
As far as I can tell, she's in danger. Something's happened in Rauthus. Barry apparently had some information that he did not tell me, which I'll have to talk with him about.
Barry, remind me, did you tell Zelina? I think you did.
That's funny. I think I might have, honestly.
I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, so you say that in front of Zelina, and she's like, wait, you mean how the members were executed in the middle of the city and Barry's guild apparently was destroyed. Is that the same?
One's like, so I'm the only one who didn't know.
I'm sorry, When I didn't know you were in the same guild, and I assumed Barry would have told you if you were.
There's a reason that we don't share that information. If
Well-
Wen's like, Barry, you are a terrible assassin. What the hell?
I mean, let's be honest here. I have 9, and also it's like, oh, everyone's dead from this
Yeah,
one person.
To be fair, Barry kind of assumed that everyone from his guild was already dead before you were ever in the picture.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, Zelina basically flat out says, yeah, Barry told me that everyone in the guild that he's aware of has been executed or worse in the city, and the guild is in shambles or completely disbanded. And Routhis in general, I have learned she has actually learned this recently, has sided with Karth for the war effort. That's why we have Routhian guards here in the city, which I will be sending back to Routhis. There's no reason for them to be here, with hopefully the war ending.
Could you hold off on that for a minute, please?
Do you want me to not send?
If she does not scare easily, if she's scared enough to send me this note, something's going on and I don't know what. And she's talking about new leaders in the city.
I wish I could win, but I already sent the order. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, it's alright, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll send you a letter when I know more.
I'm sorry, Win. I honestly just didn't know. I hope it works out well for you, and if you all get a chance to meet me in Londa, if you can manage it in 3 weeks' time, it's a long journey to Routhis.
Not the way we're going.
Are you? Which way is that?
There's not a tunnel, but if you go, I think it was Artak, right?
Yeah, Artak.
There's some caverns under Artak that go over the city, the Silver Lake, to get you to Nola, and it cuts the journey down by a fair amount.
As soon as you say that, she just glares at. How do you know about that route? That is a
How do
very
you
well-kept
know about
secret.
that route?
I am the one that facilitated the route 700 years ago. How do you know about the route?
I don't know. How do I know about it?
You would have learned it in passing information along between people, just kind of in general. You've been working. You were in Routhis, like you worked in information trafficking essentially. So you would have heard it. Let me say it this way. You would know that there might have been an existence, and you assumed it was true, and she just corroborated that essentially. Does that make sense?
I'm not gonna tell her that.
No, obviously not. But she still asks, "How do you know the information?"
I'm good at my job.
She just like glares at you. I am going to highly recommend that it stays with you and your party. There are very few, and she like holds out her hand of 5 fingers. There are very few people who know this route still exists. As in you and the party and her.
Like, well, I can promise that I won't say anything. I'll talk with the rest of the party about not mentioning it.
I would appreciate that. I should ask though, it would be much faster to travel by air. Are you not going to take the oh, what was his name? That little kobold jerk.
I thought you were taking the airship to Londa.
No, we were taking carriage. That way we could be armed guards. All the airships are headed back from their patrols. We have no real airship yet to travel with. I guess if we could wait, that might be faster, actually. It's probably a good idea, actually, Win. Thank you. She was planning to just leave as soon as possible.
So there's one in the city that we can use, and then more are coming back from their patrols that she can use.
Yeah.
If I'm right. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it turns out that Karth does have an air force. They were all out making sure that, airships weren't incoming, and missed the large group of airships incoming. And so they're all headed back to Karth, in by some sort of carrier pigeon, maybe? Who knows? So yeah, they've been told to return to Karth, but according to her, they're not here yet.
Guess we're getting an airship.
That's up to you guys. You still have 4 horses, bridles, saddles.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can fit everybody on an airship, including the horses.
Not the small dinky one you guys were on.
No worries, I'll go by horse. No.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay.
it's up to you guys. It sounds
I mean,
like you can. If you wait a couple days, you might be able to get an airship. Maybe. You could probably maybe convince possibly the guy who had the ruddy airship that, or you could do it by horse.
Do we?
You should probably talk to the party about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Win. It was a very enlightening conversation, and I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help to you, but yeah, I wish you luck. I have heard troubling things from various people about the surrounding regions, so stay safe. And if you find time within the next 3 weeks to make it to Londa, that's where I will be.
Well, hopefully this won't take terribly long.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Out of game, it's gonna take a minute.
Like I said, I'll send you a letter when I know more. But I should get back to the party before they awaken a tree or something in the middle of this. I don't fucking know.
I would highly recommend them not awakening a creature within the city. They should probably go to the surrounding forest to do that, out of prying eyes. You catch my drift? Just saying, Win. Might be best. I know
Have
you guys
you
have
tried stopping us from doing anything?
She just looks resigned. She's like, yeah.
If you couldn't do it, what makes you think I can?
I can just say what I can say.
Look, I will try to get them to do it outside the city, but I can make no promises.
That's all I ask. All right then. All right. Anything else, Win?
Nah, I think that was it.
All right. So she'll say bye to you, unlocks the door, heads back to her war room. You head back to your party in town.
Yep.
All right. Sweet. So after, we'll say about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, Wen comes back with Sebastian on his shoulder. And when you now have more information, and this does not want to load. Okay, cool. Oh, that's because I loaded the flipping map. Okay. As you come back, I would say it's probably been 2 hours. So, Kyrgyz, you still haven't quite you haven't used the agate yet. Not quite yet. But you would come back and see Kyrgyz in the thralls of casting this spell, and there's a bit of a small crowd gathering around him at this point. Meanwhile, Dante is, I assume, in the tent, doing your stuff, Dante, and Barry likewise in the tent.
I mean, I definitely would be in the tent. I just don't know Dante.
Yes.
Okay.
I
So, yeah,
kick you
both
out. Not you.
Whoa, meow, kick your ass.
So, yeah, you guys, when you come back and the first thing you see is Kurgus casting Animate on this blueberry bush or blueberries.
I think he said he was doing it specifically on the blueberry.
I think I told him to do it on the bush, but he wants to do it on the blueberry.
Yeah. I
Look,
think
man, if
so.
we end up with a member berry out of this, I mean, I'm good with that.
That's fucking great, whatever he's doing.
Where is he?
I'm gonna eat the berry.
Kirk-
Just you want.
Marcus, where are you?
Where's
Are you
Kurgus?
muted? You're muted.
No, he's not.
Maybe he fell asleep.
Maybe he fell asleep.
Somebody phone him.
So, phone home. Hang on.
The only person who can is Beryl, and he's not here.
No. We can call him. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, well, he didn't answer, so I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep. Everyone ping him.
Fuck.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hello? Testing?
Hello?
Testing?
Hey, there he goes.
Was about to
All right,
be
there we go.
He's left a voice message on. Keep pinging.
There we go. Yeah, it's his
Ping the
voice
dwarf.
message.
I
Keep
see
going.
how it is.
Yes.
We just needed an answer, Kurgus. Then you can go back to whatever you were doing. Are you casting Animate on the blueberries or the blueberry plant?
On a specific blueberry, if it's possible.
Okay.
Remember me?
Okay, cool. So when you come back and you see him casting, there's a small crowd around him. He's oblivious to it because he's casting the spell. Let's say about maybe 10 people, kind of like looking and gawking and pointing and like, what's he doing? Sort of deal. A couple guards walk past, just like eyeing him as they walk past, like talk to each other and then keep going.
Gwen's gonna signal them over.
Can only signal.
What? Wait, what is he doing?
He's
His
casting
best.
a spell on a berry to try and make good berry. It's not going to work, but could you please just disperse this crowd? It's not. Nothing really is going to happen. He's going to make the berry able to speak Dwarvish.
I'm. Did you get that? What? What are
He's
you
doing
talking
magic
about?
things on a berry. Just
Magic.
get rid of the crowd,
Magic should not be cast in the city. He like looks and sees your medal on your armor. Sir, please. Roll me a persuasion check, by the way. Sorry.
I have
Please
godlike
have
persuasion.
him refrain from casting spells in the city. It's not supposed to happen. He's like really. So what do you say specifically? Just what you said, or do you have anything else?
I'm
to
just
add?
gonna be like, look, I'm tired. It's late. It's been a very rough day. Could you just please disperse the crowd? He's literally going to enchant a berry to speak Dwarvish. I mean, is that really going to be such a big thing?
I don't get paid enough for this shit. All right,
don't
let's
either.
go.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Is
New
it
enemy.
is it really a big deal?
They like he like looks back over, yeah, says what he says, and all right, break it up. Nothing to see here. Go back to your houses. It's a crazy person doing things that he shouldn't be doing. It's nothing to see here. Keep going. Keep going. Like waving him on.
One's gonna slip both of them a gold coin.
And the one that did it like winks at you. All right, yeah, keep going. Keep going.
When bribing his way to the top.
That's right.
It's
That's right.
1984.
All right. So, with that, you guys, the guards, if you pay them every hour or so, like they'll come back and shoo the crowd, like looking at you for another gold coin, to kind of keep the crowds at bay.
Is it gonna be the same guards every hour?
Oh yeah, it's the same guards.
I'm just paying them up front.
Okay.
12 gold each.
That's
12 gold
fair.
total.
Like after the second time, you're just like, you just want to like the whole. It's 8 hours.
I just want to go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So we'll say 16 gold then for the full 8 hours, or it'll be 6 hours, so 12 gold.
All right, and then after that, Wen is just gonna cast Liamon's tiny hut and go to sleep. Like he's gonna completely black out the inside. He's not gonna wait for anybody to get in or any. No. He's going to sleep.
All right.
And would I have enough time to make a long sleep?
Let me ask. Do you allow the others in, and do you tell them?
I will allow. Kyrgyz is busy, doing his thing. I don't really want Dante having unrestricted access to me in my sleep right now. So I will mention it to Barry, but if he doesn't do it quickly enough, I'm going to cast the spell anyways.
Okay. He doesn't have to be inside for it. You just have to specify who you want allowed access.
I'm pretty sure they have to be inside.
For this. We'll just...
Okay, I'll cast it, but Barry is the only one that's... Okay, if I can determine who Barry and Kyrgyz are going to be the only ones able to actually, like, get inside.
Okay, not Beryl even?
Beryl.
Okay.
He's not here, so I forgot.
Yeah, it is fine. Okay. Alright, so you black it out, you're like, alright, I'm setting up right behind the tent. A black dome just comes up behind the tent, kind of drawing a little bit more. The two guards that you had paid, just like looking at each other. Like, did he just... After we asked him not... Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
You're always an Harry.
Yeah. We'll speed past the next 8 hours. So yeah, you do the things. Dante, you do inscribe the spell after 12 hours. We will say that is in your spell book. I'm curious, did it work raising your level and then dropping it back down?
No, it didn't.
Okay. We can do it manually. Just know that it's in your spell book. And we'll...
Or he could just add like a custom feat or something, because you can add as many feats as you want.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I will create a specific spell book for Dante. When he tells me what spells are in that spell book, just send me a list of the spells that are in the spell book currently, and I can create a custom magic item that allows him to have that in there. Supposedly, I think I've done that before. I swear.
You would just have to like tick off the spell slots manually.
Yeah, basically. No, well, it wouldn't be a 5th level or a 6th level spell slot that he's using. Or it would be a 3rd level and possibly other consequences or what have you if he casts it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. There's always a cost to magic. Anyway, so Barry, you do your attunement. You do get your attunement. We'll retcon whatever Beryl wants to do for the next, I guess, 8 to 12 hours. You guys will wait another 4 hours after Kyrgyz is done for Dante.
He wants to stew.
Beryl wants to stew? Okay. Sweet. Beryl will make stew. He'll figure out a way to go to a tavern and eat, if nothing else. Yeah, and so that's where we'll... Nice. And that's where we'll kind of... What's the montage our way through. So after 12 hours, so everyone in the city kind of goes to bed. The guards, you stop casting. We'll do that in a second. For what you do for the next 4 hours with your awakened blueberry or blueberry plant or however it goes down. And actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. So, Kurgus, you finish the spell and release it. Describe to me what this spell looks like and how it, acts to this plant.
So I spend 8 hours over this. I did take a sprig of blueberries, like just a little cutting of it with some blueberry on the end, and I spend 8 hours casting my spell over it. It's a ritual spell with all kinds of incantations and stuff, and eventually at the end of the spell, I bring out the agate, and with the last word of the spell, the agate shatters, and the blueberry comes awake. Dante.
Dante is currently engrossed, so you're gonna have to wait on that.
Okay.
Unless
Well, I
Dante
could be
wants
the
to...
other part of it, right?
Yeah, if you want to pause at 8 hours and do the RP, that's fine too. And then do the other 4 hours later.
So
It's two different people. Well,
yeah,
two
so
different
yeah,
beings.
yeah, so Dante is going to be the blueberry.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on,
Uh,
I'm so confused. What?
So
He's gonna
so
play the berry. He's gonna play the berry and as Dante.
Yes.
Like the same way
Oh.
that I technically play Sebastian and when he's gonna play the Barry and Dante.
Oh, interesting. I guess you guys don't read the raw rules, huh?
They didn't want to, apparently.
well, hang on. Out of character, what does that have to do with raw rules?
Yeah,
So,
now I'm curious.
Just since you guys going through the DM handbook, so any familiars or creatures that are created that are outside the character control, i.e., familiars, animated creatures that are friendly to the party, NPCs, are generally speaking always played by the DM because they have their own thoughts, ideas, and wants and wishes.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, yeah. So that's raw, but that's why I messaged you about it.
Okay, that was a misunderstanding on my
okay,
part.
So if I was unclear about that, yeah. So Dante was going to play the blueberry.
Okay.
That was the plan. If that's not okay, we can.
No, that's okay. I do want to get with Dante.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't realize that. That's fine.
Yes. Sorry if I wasn't clear on that. Yeah, that's why I meant with those with the what I had sent to you.
Yeah. I got you. I just did not. It's been a really weird week for me. So hopefully things start to settle down a little bit. We've been sick
his
all
brain
week.
hurts.
No, well, we've been sick all week with a stomach bug, so I probably just wasn't even thinking clearly when I was reading it. Okay, so okay, I'm trying to find it. It doesn't matter. So okay, so Dante, what you can absolutely play it. My only ask is that this blueberry twig is pretty butthurt about becoming alive.
Okay.
Like he starts out like really agitated, and if you want to give him some sort of like New Jersey accent or something to really hammer it home, feel free.
So all right. So as I'm done casting the spell, I'm gonna get real close to the blueberry, just like right in its face. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Does it have a face?
Oh yeah. So sorry, yeah, let me give a little bit of description here. So you release the spell, the agate is like disintegrates in your hand, kind of like filtering down, and wind whips into the blueberry, like kind of sucking it down your hand and into the blueberry, and you would see tiny little arms sprout out from the side of the blueberry, and two little legs from the bottom of this blueberry. and you would notice that it's still attached to the plant. It does not drop, and it looks at you and says,
This is the face it makes.
"Oh, where's the thing?
Meme.
Meme channel. Where's the thing?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean,
God.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So I'll let Dante do it, but the first thing out of its mouth like looks at you and just, oh God, in Dwarvish.
and I'm gonna persist as it does that. Hey, buddy, like, what you doing?
He's got a squeaky ass voice, so you just hear like,
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna stand up real quick. If there's anyone around, I hope there's not many people around. If
It's
anyone,
5
like,
a.m.
I'm gonna be like, everybody, give him space, give him space.
he's gonna start screaming.
There's literally no one around. So since you're playing the berry, Dante, thank you for adding another bee name to this campaign, by the way.
We could name him Memberberry.
No, please. Dante, since you're playing Barry, you're pretty angry that you're still attached to the plant and can't actually do anything. You're like stuck shaking on the plant.
Is that like temporary? Because he should like grow like limbs if.
He's got limbs. He's just still attached to the plant.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like he's grown, he's grown from the plant. He's still attached to the plant. Dante, are you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely can't hear.
I can't hear anything you say.
Yeah, your mic isn't picking up whatever voice you're doing, which sucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because it's like
God.
supposed to be a high pitched voice.
I heard some of it.
I heard some squeaking. That's
take your mouth to the mic and like put it right up to the mic and try it again.
Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna lower his volume before he does that. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't hear it.
I don't hear anything either.
God, that's annoying.
I'm scared to put my volume up.
I'm gonna. Kirkus is gonna lean in real close. Come on, buddy. Come on out.
He's gonna try fighting him. He's just like start swinging his fists and his little leg.
Oh, get away!
Barry,
I get slapped in the face and I recoil real quick and like, what the?
Don't eat me! Don't eat me! No! Don't do it, please! Don't do it, please! No! Why'd you do this? How could you?
I'm gonna hold my hands up. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not gonna eat you. It's okay, buddy.
He's gonna try and like escape. He's like, damn it! Can't photosynthesis.
I'm gonna like kind of like watch him flabbergasted. Like, no, it's no. Wait, no.
Gotta get out.
Oh man, I wish I could find a meme that accurately.
Are you actually trying to get away?
No, I'm trying to get off the bush.
Okay. So I'm assuming he's still attached to the bush.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, but wait, hang on, buddy, hang on. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
No.
What?
No. It's shh. Oh my God. I don't think that accurately describes it, but that's fucking hilarious. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna reach my hands out towards him, Dante. I'm gonna reach my hands out towards you.
And
I think you should stop trying to do the squeaky voice if you're still trying.
you're gonna have to speak normally. We can't hear it at all.
No. Do it in the true Dante voice.
Dante
A la
voice.
verga.
The tiny berry with the deep voice.
There's a tiny berry.
Oh, there you go.
As I'm reaching out, I hear the voice. So I'm like, huh! I'm gonna stop immediately.
Oh, jeez.
What?
My tiny berry. Leave me alone.
I don't know what you said, little buddy, but I'm just gonna kind of like part the crowd, which I know there's no crowd at 5 o'clock in the morning, but
Oh,
I'm gonna
actually.
part. I'm gonna part them anyway. I'm gonna be like, back up, everyone, back up.
There's literally no one around you while you're doing this.
Yep. But I'm gonna part the crowd anyway. Everyone, back up. Give him space.
How hard can this little guy like shake himself off free?
So you are not going to be able to get off the plant on your own.
Oh,
I'm going to say it that way.
I'm just gonna keep shaking.
I'm gonna reach down with my sickle and just kind of like slice a little bit to let him free.
What's that?
Well, let me ask this: can I see where can I see where he's stuck?
Yeah, he's stuck at the stem.
Yeah. So I'm
yeah.
gonna get my sickle out and just do a little slice, little tiny slice.
Oh no. Hey, what are you doing? What's that?
And as soon as I do that, I'm gonna pull it away and put it behind me. What's up, buddy?
Are you gonna help me? Are you gonna hurt me? What are you?
I'm, but you're with me, buddy. Like, we're friends. Hopefully, I hope
We're
so. Can we be friends?
I don't know. I just get the feeling you guys are gonna eat me.
No.
A lot of y'all.
No eating here. And I'm gonna cast Good Berry, and I'm gonna get some berries in front of him. I got all your buddies right here.
Oh no.
Oh my
I
god.
don't like it.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's probably gonna look so bad, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
What are you doing?
It's your
No!
buddies. They're not moving.
No!
They're not moving. They're not talking. They're not doing anything. They're just in my hand.
Put those down now.
I'm gonna drop them. They're just gonna roll all over the place like heads rolling.
Oh no.
Put them somewhere safe.
See.
They gotta be trees.
I'm gonna look at them in the dirt. See, look, it's okay. They're okay. And
You
they're
gotta
they're
put
just,
them. You gotta plant them. You gotta feed them. You gotta water them. Be trees and the big berry bushes.
What do you mean? I thought this was okay.
No.
I've been doing this for years. What do you mean?
For you, what?
I mean, I've been doing this for a little while, like a couple hours.
Fuck! We'll pick them all up.
I'm gonna pick them up real quick, and I'm gonna kind of brush off the dirt.
Put
Look,
them
they're okay.
under the bush.
And I'm gonna do exactly what he says.
Okay.
Look, they're okay.
Don't touch them.
I'm gonna put them down, and I'm gonna back up with my hands up. They're okay. You're free. They're okay. And I'm gonna back up with my hands up.
All right.
He's gonna take his surroundings in again. He's gonna scream.
Oh no. I'm just gonna kind of hold him in my hands while he's screaming. I'm sorry.
Dante, you rolled a 15 on your performance check for that scream. Whatever that means to you all.
Oh,
I'm
I'm pretty sure we're in the dome, so it's
if,
not.
if he rolled a 15, I'm gonna pick him up, and as he starts screaming, I'm gonna immediately drop him like 3 feet to the ground.
Oh my god.
What? What? It's okay, buddy. Like what? You can think now. You can feel. This is a good thing.
I feel pain.
Oh God, what have I done?
Oh man. This has gotten out of hand real quick.
Remember, that's forever until it dies.
Alright,
Yeah,
well, we got 30
so-
days of this.
So out of character, yes, I know that. Kirkus does not know that.
Fergus doesn't
Oh.
know the limitations of his own spells.
No, he wants to do good things for animals and nature and things, and he thought sentience was a good thing. And, oh God, make it worse.
I just realized.
Bread.
Wait. Does it have a longer life, or is it just the awakened berry? So
I don't think it does anything to its lifespan. It just makes it
Oh, no.
sentient.
So it'll just rot away in like a week.
I'm
Now that you've
gonna
cut it off the
stay
bush.
very quiet until the 30 days is up, or you unanimate it.
All I'm gonna say is buddy, come here, and I'm gonna hold my hands out on the ground to the berry, to the Dante, I should say,
To the what?
to the Dante.
What's that? Who's that?
Well, I have to like out of character. I have to tell you like who I'm talking to.
No, you're
so.
good. I know who you're talking to.
No, I know. It's just a joke.
I know he knows. He's just being difficult.
What are you doing? You dropped me.
Let's talk. Learn from me. I am smart. I am
Learn from
Kyrgyz.
me. You dropped me. Don't do that again.
I will never drop you again, buddy. And I hold my hands out and offer you my hands to hop into.
How can I be sure that you're safe? You've already dropped me.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry again, and
Wait. So,
and show him that I can make more of him. Oh God, this doesn't sound good now that I'm saying it out loud.
Now it doesn't sound good.
Only now. Yep.
Oh
only now.
God, this is awful. I hate this so much.
I'm just
Mm.
I'm so glad that like Barry when
But
maybe
but-
even
but-
Barrel's not here.
but that's what I'm doing. That's what I just did.
Yeah.
So
So
gonna try and skedaddle on out of here towards the tent.
oh, the berry is.
Yeah. He'll tell you his name, and if you ask him for his name,
As you run away, I'm just gonna be like, okay, and I'm just gonna let you go. I might and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have this look on my face like I might have made a large mistake.
Or a very small one.
he becomes the BBEG of the whole campaign.
Oh man.
Let's
big
go.
bad- The
In
big bad
30
blueberry.
days. It's a good thing you guys don't have a way to make things smarter.
I mean, he's got 10
I mean, we
intelligence.
can get away. Hey, that Barry is the third smartest member of our party here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Barry's smarter than me.
Oh no, I was thinking of something else, but okay.
Oh God, wait, what did Sebastian do with all this?
He hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah,
but
he's
I'm
not.
just
He's
putting
not
it out
there.
there.
Win is sleeping,
All
and
right.
he is sleeping
Okay.
currently.
Oh no, I posted it in the meme channel instead of the
Yeah.
campaign chat, so you
Right.
can see it.
He runs towards the tent. That's where he's running to.
Okay, so he's running towards Dante and Barry then. Which at this point, I believe both of you are, well, not Dante. Dante, you're not sleeping, but Barry's definitely sleeping at this point.
I thought I would go into the. I'll say if like I think he would tell me that, right? That I could go into the thing
Yeah.
or no?
Oh, you would go into the tiny hut?
Yeah, I would go.
All right. So yeah, it's just Dante in there working on his spell.
He just looks at Dante and he's just like gonna be quiet and lean on the tent and try and make his way to like a corner of the tent so he's not seen.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And as the DM, because I want to kind of move this along a little bit, he is going to stay there for the next few hours, just watching things unfold. So, we're gonna fast forward a little bit because I do want to get to the morning, where everyone does eventually wake up. Dante, working 12 hours straight, and not actually getting a rest overnight.
8:51.
Freeze. Oh, Kyrgyz, you have a berry and the berry.
You're back.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, you have a berry and the berry, and Dante, you have a point of exhaustion, but you do have the spell written in your book, and you're fairly certain you can cast it.
Nice.
Cast it. Cast
You're pretty certain it's going to cost something, but you've never tried. Well, I can't say you've never. You have actually tried to cast a higher level spell before, so you're fairly certain it's going to cost you something. But you're pretty certain you can cast it.
Rolls in at 20. Let's go a notch.
As a player, I hate deleting this agate. That's 1,000. That's
I know,
1,000
right?
gold. That's
You're
1,000
the
gold.
one who chose to use it to fucking.
He's a spellcaster. He
But-
doesn't get
but-
a choice.
But it's okay. It's different as a player versus like in character. Like
Mhm.
I know as a player I had a choice, but come on, this is gonna be good.
Yes. No. Yeah, you had no choice but to cast it.
Yeah.
Fair. I fully expect you to cast this again, by the way.
Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna kind of montage the rest of the evening. The berry sits and watches Dante scroll in his scroll. Kyrgyz, do you eventually go to sleep after 8 hours?
Yeah. Eventually, I'm
so
gonna pass
you
out.
you won't have a point of exhaustion, but you will be very tired, only having 4 hours of actual sleep.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys wake up bright and early, right around I'd say the 8 or 9 a.m. mark. The sun's coming up from the west as normal, and yeah, you guys wake up and you can kind of hear a crowd. Those of you not in the Lehman's tiny hut, everyone else can hear a bit of a crowd kind of like mumbling and gathering outside the tent as you wake up. Kyrgyz, I assume you didn't sleep in the tent? Beryl certainly
I did
didn't.
not.
Yeah, Beryl certainly didn't. I don't know if he'd set up his own tent or not, but we can always retcon that. And yeah, there's definitely a small crowd around this morning. Like, why is there a tent set up and the black dome next to it? Did you kind of like people like mumbling and walking past?
I feel like he got drunk and he more has like a blanket over him.
yeah, that checks out. Okay. Yeah, so as you guys wake up, we'll start with Win, when you've been kind of quiet for this. So Win, what are you doing as you wake up with Barry in your tiny hut?
As soon as Wen wakes up, he's getting out of the tiny hut and like getting the horses ready and stuff, because he doesn't know if we're going to be taking the horses or if we're taking the airship.
Okay.
'cause he
As
hasn't
soon as-
actually talked with the party yet.
Nice. So as soon as you exit the tiny hut, you can hear and see the people now, because you had specified it was all black. So yeah, you can see that there's people like around you, and there's a gasp as you walk out, and it's large bugbear laying on the ground. Sebastian's like slowly crawling up to Barry, and Barry, you feel like a little on your face as like tapping on your face as Sebastian's like kind of popping you in the face a little bit, and you wake up to that. Or did we lose Barry? He's still sleeping.
It's morning, alright.
Yeah. You look over to see a cat with wings right in your face, like inches from your face.
I don't think we've seen it yet, have we? I don't remember.
I don't think you've seen it yet.
Yeah, I'll be like, what's this?
The cat jumps back too. Like starts flying and then flies over to Win.
Oh,
One's just going to start scratching his head.
All right. So meanwhile, Dante and everyone else will kind of speed things along. You guys do eventually wake up, and no one notices the berry as of yet. Let me double check that. Yeah, not yet.
probably try to put away the tent if we're actually leaving.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you try and put the tent away, and yeah. Let's do this because I really want burial involved in this too. Let's go ahead and end here because I want to get this berry involved in the travels and stuff like that.
We have to see that.
Yeah, so we'll stop here. Barry, as you start to pack the tent up, you kind of hear from the Barry, "Hey, wait! What? I'm still inside. What are you doing?" And that's where we'll end. Yeah, so we'll end there, and we'll pick back up next week, and yeah, hopefully everything going well next week. We'll start at the same time. We'll do a normal session for once, which would be great. And hopefully
normal
we'll have
in
Bill
quotes.
yeah, yeah, normal, no, whatever that means. And yeah, so I look forward to that, and we can do some RP stuff during the week if you would like. There was something, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll have to re-listen. But yeah, if you guys think of anything, let me know. And yeah, I'm excited. Should be interesting to see how you guys decide to proceed to leave the city.
Yes, but believe me, as a person, I did not want to cast this on a blueberry. But as Kyrgyz, it makes so much sense, and I love it so much.
Yes, excellent. Yeah, I'll Dante, I'll try and get with you so that you and I can nail down kind of his personality and what he's crotchety. He's like a crotchety. He's definitely very crotchety and very angry about being awakened. And
well,
an old man.
The fact that you linked fucking oh god, what's his name? The old guy. Oh my god, what is his name? What is his name?
Oh, the first guy.
Holy crap!
Holy shit.
Are we all
Woody
this
Allen.
dumb? No, it's
I
not
don't
Woody
know
Allen.
who actors are.
You don't know who that is? That's
Oh my god.
oh my god! It's I'm having a brain fart.
Why am I not?
It's
the
guy.
Western guy. Yeah, why
Obviously,
can't I
yeah.
think of his name?
Yeah, it's the guy.
Clint Eastwood. No.
Clint Eastwood. Yes. Yeah, it's Clint Eastwood.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like if you play that blueberry like Clint Eastwood, especially from Gran Torino, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. I don't very much like what you're doing here.
Like them hoops.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do some research on the voice, see if I can mimic his voice. I'll have to watch the Gran Torino
But
now.
yeah, it's a good movie. Like, it's pretty basic, but it's a good movie.
It's been a while. I think I have seen it, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, I mean he's a racist old man, and then he's like, maybe I shouldn't be racist.
Maybe, just maybe. All right. Okay, guys. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. We'll have to figure out. I do want to bring up. I know that you guys had a lot of fun with the Dante playing this. So if at some point it gets too cumbersome, just if anyone's like want to behind the scenes, like, hey, let's kind of speed things along. I am all for you guys RPing. That's what this is about. So unless someone comes to me and says, hey, I would like this to proceed faster, we can keep going with Dante doing the berry. And if not, then we'll kind of switch, and I'll dial back the berry a bit, and we'll move on with the campaign. So I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna be it's like a novelty sort of NPC, and it'll be, you guys will talk to it for like the first like 8 days of the in game, and then you guys will forget he's there.
Yeah, I mean, like I like out of character, I totally wanted to get a dinosaur, but yeah.
No,
Now
this
we have a
makes
blueberry.
perfect
Now
sense.